Hello, Kawans. It's us. We play D&D today instead of yesterday because life stuff. With me, your host, Little Cat. In session 9, Dr. Bosk and the very drunk and very trying to get people to believe she isn't so she stays quiet do a round of examinations and chats with the people who were returned from the raid with the hopes that the ones who weren't returned would return soon. The other group head back to the hotel and do a thorough scrub of the hotel room to find that it is still safe and likely will continue to be, to the surprise of Valerius. When the good doctor returns with Gunlaug, Wendigo and Gunlaug leave to the Bastards Club for a conversation before returning back in the early morning to catch up on sleep. We continue that morning after, and they receive a letter from Etienne and necklaces with very specific purpose, which give Valerius some concern. We continue again with the awake ones dividing coin in the living area of the hotel suite amongst breakfast food. What are y'all conversations doing? I think Wendigo has gone off to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, that leaves the three of y'all with Wendigo and Gunlaug asleep.
I think Bosk and Valerius wanted to get reagents from Imogens first.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. We did ask whether if Morgana would like to come with us though.
I forgot, what did I say?
If I
What did
recall
I-
correctly, you wanted to follow the other two, right, and head to the Bastards.
I thought you
Or
said
am
they
I
were
just
sleeping.
remembering
I thought they were sleeping, no?
Yeah.
Good luck in chat. I want to go to imagine too.
I'm sleeping.
or did I say no and I wanted to prepare spells? I can't remember whether it was before or after breakfast. Because I remember asking, and before we end, I remember asking, like, what spells do you think we need? So was it that?
I can't remember.
Oh no.
But
the long one.
I think they were going to go to the Bastards to confirm some stuff.
I think we were owed some information, if I remember from my re-listen. Was that they were going to look into some of the information that Bendigo gave them, right? And would come back to us after they checked it out.
Mm-hmm. But now it depends on what Morgana wants to do as well. Like, is she following the team to go to Imogens, or
I think we ended with I'm following Wendy because apparently the spells may come in handy.
they are going to go to sleep for 8 hours?
Oh, then I think it was spells. I think I was supposed to do spells. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm supposed to make spells that will go along when he goes to for after he wakes up. Yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
are you gonna chill at home, or are you going
I'll
to
chill at
follow
home
gang?
because I haven't prepared my spell.
Okay, so you're gonna have like a chill.
Yeah. Or we can wait for you if you want to go to the shop.
Mm.
Because after that, I think I need to go check up on
The brothel.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
On
The idea was
Ansu.
that. The idea
But
was after
do I
we-
have time to
Yes.
come back and then
Ansu.
prepare spells?
There should be.
Because if not, then I'm left with.
I mean,
But there's
there's.
Morgana always have time because her trance is only 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know how long we're gonna take with the thing.
Going to Imogens? 1 hour max. We're not gonna sit there for like 4 hours.
Exactly.
Yeah, it
Imogen's
won't
like
take long.
15 minutes, maybe
And we're out.
30
In and
minutes
out.
tops.
It's a run to the convenience store and
Pretty
we're
much.
done.
Pretty much. It is literally an adventurer's convenience store. It's
Okay.
it's a family mart. Only it's not very family friendly.
Ooh.
It's got ice cream. Some
Okay,
matcha
maybe
ice cream.
Maybe I follow along because I have time to kill.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything to buy. Yeah. Don't think of anything to buy.
Okay.
Oh, just have-
I'm gonna have the three of you are going to Imogen's, and then the other two is sleeping until. Hang on, you guys came back at like 6.
Took that long.
About 2 in the afternoon,
2
you'll wake
PM.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, there's plenty of time. What are you talking about? It's only 9-ish.
Yeah.
Okay, by the time you get to Imogen's, it is opening time, which is 10. You take some time
Perfect.
meandering. You walk through the door, a little ring of the door, and you hear a familiar voice from the back going, hang on, I'm coming. And then she wheels herself to the front. This time, a different teenager, equally with dead eyes, is standing tired, just meandering in between stacks, just moving very silently. And she's like, hi, good morning. You're really early today.
We want to take care of, and we needed some supplies. Well, I needed supplies. What about you, Boss and Morgana? I look towards the two of them, presumably next to me or behind me.
I need a few reagents for the tests that we're likely going to be doing.
Okay,
I have like a shopping list.
she looks at the list and then she calls the teenager. You're not sure if the teenager is a guy or a girl. Very general looking, but less annoying looking than the previous one, who I can't remember his name, so his name is Jeff. She gives the piece of paper and goes, you can follow them or you can wait here. Also, hey, your friend asked about some bands, some iron bands. It's about 2,700 gold pieces, plus
Holy Jesus!
overnight shipping is gonna cost about 10% on top of that, unless you want to
Okay,
wait
hang
a
on.
week.
It's 2,700 gold pieces plus 10% for overnight shipping, right?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh god.
Okay, Valeria is gonna like cough for a moment, step back for a moment, pull out this tiny little crystal and just speak into it. Floaty, come in. Once Gurlock is awake, please tell her that her bands are 2,700 gold, plus 10% on top of that additional price for overnight shipping, or else it will be a week.
She hears this. Floaty gives you a 10-4. Where is Floaty, by the way? Where did you leave
Floaty?
him?
I gave him to Wendy, so wherever he did with him, I'm not sure.
Wendigo would have passed it to Morgana because the last time we tried sleeping with it, it started making noises.
Yeah, remember it came out of the room and sort of like you put oil on it so it didn't get stuck under the door.
Yeah.
So it's now with Morgana. You hear a feedback coming from Morgana.
All right, I was like, I'll cut the connection and go back to the thing. It's like, all right, thanks for the information, and I'll look back at her. Wait, Morgana is here with us, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah, behind you.
That's why you hear the feedback.
That's I completely blanked over. It's like I thought she was back home. I'll look back at her. It's like could have sworn to give Floaty to. Anyway, I'll look back. Well, Boss is looking for that. I need another crystal. So
Yeah.
Preferably with one of the same type I got the other time.
Plenty. And then she goes to the back of the counter, brings out, puts on gloves, and then brings out another tray with crystals. Well, take your pick. It's generally the same ones. If you want to
Valerius
go
is
for a
gonna-
different color.
Valerius takes 10 minutes and cast identify. It's just to verify what's what.
Okay, there are different kinds of gems. There are rubies, sapphires. There are no diamonds on the table because they are
Expected as such.
higher ticket price items. There are several emeralds, one or two topaz, very clear, one yellow, one blue. The sapphires are of various grades and not exactly the blue that you thought. Some are green sapphires, some are yellow sapphires, Very rare.
Ooh. Let's look at the blue topaz. How much does that one go for?
Blue topaz is cheaper than sapphires and rubies. Out of character, you want this for to make another floaty, right, or something?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you're looking for a gem that's about 100 GP, if I'm not mistaken,
Correcto.
and about the same size. There is one topaz that you're looking at. It is a yellow topaz. The other topaz is smaller, so it doesn't fit your bill quite nicely.
Yellow.
There's another similar shaped but more expensive sapphire, but the rubies are too small.
Define. I just spilled water over my keyboard. Give me 1 second. Not my keyboard, my
Oh
mic.
no.
Oh no.
Give me
Also
1
not
second.
the best.
Exactly.
I'm glad
I
that
was
this microphone
too
has.
funny.
I'm very glad this microphone has whatchamacallit. What's this thing called? The filter in front of it.
Dead cat.
No, a filter, like the thing you put in front of the microphone that's freaking.
Oh,
large and
the P
The
thingy.
plastic thing.
Yep.
Yeah, yes, that thing. Anyway,
Yep.
it's gone now. So yeah.
Okay.
Define how much is more expensive.
Oh, by 100. 100
Okay.
GP. Like 50 to
I'm-
100 GP depending.
I'm going for the yellow topaz.
Okay.
I'll put 100 gold on the table.
She picks up the yellow topaz. She wipes it with that era version of microfiber cloth, probably rabbit. And she puts it in a drawstring pouch and gives it to you. Puts the money away. Well, what else are you looking for? 30, not 30, maybe 5 minutes after the other attendant comes out with like a whole basket of stuff for Bosk.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm gonna be buying like 150 golds worth of crafting materials.
Yeah, yeah. They put it on the counter for you and rub their eyes and meander to their original place.
Look back at Morgana. Morgana, need
We
anything?
see you back at program. What?
Just browsing.
From just browsing, she hears that and she goes, there are scrolls upstairs if you want to check it out. Like there's kind of a lot. We usually have stock for 1st to 3rd level spells. If you want the higher level ones, we're gonna have to call the other shops.
Morgana makes her way upstairs to browse further.
Okay.
And I shout to the boys, wait for me, yeah?
What?
Wait for me.
Okay.
Because I'm going upstairs, yeah.
Yes, don't leave without her.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much, both of you now hold with you whatever you bought. Dr. Boss, you have a paper bag full of stuff. Some of the stuff in the paper bag have been wrapped twice or 3 times to make sure it doesn't break because they're volatile materials.
Excellent.
Be careful with that.
Nod.
Where
Who says
are
that? Is that the gnome girl or
Yes,
the
it's
teenager?
the gnome girl? The teenager is just rubbing their eyes and like yawning every so often.
Teenager, big Slimpy.
Forever big slappy.
I'll
Yes,
look back
yes.
at the engine. I don't suppose you have any bags of holding in stock.
Bags of holding? We sure do. It is
how-
also upstairs. If you want to go check it out, we have several designs. We have the usual satchel bags. We also have duffel bag kinds, which is slightly bigger.
Valerius will reach into his pocket and pull out one of the pouches that's usually attached to the front of his armor when it's activated. Do you have something roughly this size?
How big is that? Out of character, like
That's my palm.
3 by 4 inches.
Hang on, I need to grab a ruler because I'm not too sure. Because if I said, oh, it's the size of a magazine of a 5.56 rifle, you probably wouldn't get it either.
Now, if you said it's the size of the back of my palm, I haven't seen your hands.
Yeah, I know. Give me 1 second. I gotta find the measure. Pacing, can I borrow your ruler for a moment? Can I borrow your ruler?
Math.
What? What's he doing?
He's trying to find a ruler because I'm trying to figure out how big
Ah.
how big he's talking about. Because he's like, okay, he's like, it's as big as the back of his hand. And I'm like, I look at my hand, my hands are tiny.
I forgot that we're not playing face to face right now, so it's. Oh, yeah, right.
That's like saying it's this big. I can't see, brother.
Okay, hold on. Measuring now. It is about 15 centimeters by 8 centimeters wide.
You have big hands, sir.
What?
15 cm is 6 inches. That's quite narrow. Like, it's very tall, but quite narrow. She looks at it and she's like, that's a special made. I'm gonna have to tell my dad that.
No, look at her. It's like, I'm assuming because it's special made, the price is gonna be significantly higher.
Well, how much does that one hold? Like, the usual one holds quite a bit. This one, if you want it to hold the same amount, it's gonna cost maybe 50% more for enchanting, but if you want it...
How much is the usual price, by the way?
I have to check. Hang on,
Okay.
coming.
Money.
It doesn't have to look nice. I just want it to be small.
She's like, mister, everything has to look nice. It came from us.
Okay, fair enough.
If it was ugly, can you imagine? Can you imagine what people would say? Like, who did you buy that from? Oh, I don't know. Giuseppe's,
Well, who knows?
whoever Giuseppe is.
Someone might want that evil mastermind kind of look and just want raggy old stuff. Who knows? But that's probably special order, isn't it?
Definitely special order. Let me just go to the records, and then she goes to the book, and she scrolls through.
Quick as you can.
Quickly. Bag of devouring. No,
Wait,
that's
what?
not it.
Yeah.
Bag of holding. There it is. A normal one would go between 500 gold pieces if you want like a real simple one, like basic leather, no adornments. All the way to 800 gold pieces if you want like the more saddlebag, very businesslike. But if you want the specially made one with less stuff going to it, I think I can persuade my dad, because you brought in an amount of business, from maybe 350 gold pieces, but it'll be like half the amount.
Okay, first things first. When Valerius hears that it's gonna be 500 gold for a normal bag of holding, he chokes slightly. He's like, huh. My years working with Rikers, I did not actually inquire the price of the shit that we make, and now I know. I'm like, oh wow, it is actually quite expensive.
Do you say that out loud?
Oh no, this is just my internal monologue. He's like, oh
I'm
crap.
I'm gonna make a roll to see if she clocks you
The
on that.
face of like, oh god.
It's like, oh, what is this price? It's 2,500, 500. What? She's just gonna do her big old insight
Maybe-
check. Ah,
maybe
she
it's
rolls
because
very
you-
high, and she's like, you seem like you don't really come across this kind of expenses before.
Well,
Wait,
to be
is
completely honest with you, whenever items like these come into my purview, I'm usually the one making them, so I don't really know how people how they calculate the cost to put this on the shelf, so I just make them, to be honest. So this is a surprise for me.
Ah, cool. That also explains why you're so interested in all the mechanical aspects and the wheelchair, hover chair.
Ah, yes, of course. It's always good to get new inspiration, you know? And then Valerius goes on a tangent about the different shit that he's made before. And then he pulls out the flashlight. Oh, this is my most recent creation.
She takes it and she sort of spins it around. How big is it?
It's about like oh god, I need to like give a concrete.
Okay, is it
Is
as
it a
long as a
heavy duty one?
Is it a 2B pencil? Like
No, it's not. It's not that thin.
it's like 1 inch diameter.
Okay. Like a standard 200 milliliter water bottle, but half the diameter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
about 1.5 inches in diameter. She holds it and she's like
200 ml bottles are standard.
200. Sorry, I was thinking of the 600 milliliters. What? Meh. Yeah, it's holdable, right? Essentially, it's not like a long baton or anything.
Oh, no. It's like a small, tiny thing. I mean, I'm just gonna go grab my flashlight and grab a picture.
Actual flashlight. We have props.
on.
In this game, we have props.
I have an actual 4,000 lumen flashlight.
I don't see why size can't be approximated.
That's why I'm
When
like,
you say
it's handheld.
when you say like
Oh,
a bunny rabbit's attacking us, we don't ask you for its dimensions.
Oh, it is
I
a
will
very,
from now
it
on.
is a large bunny rabbit. When it attacks your face,
Like 3 feet.
oh, it's a 3-foot rabbit. Oh. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Okay, so she picks it up and she sort of looks around, then she presses a button. I'm assuming it's press a button to turn it on,
Yes.
and then it like she presses the wrong side and it flashes her eyeballs and she's like, whoa. That was a bad idea.
wrong
Rub,
direction.
rub.
Point it this way. Turns it around.
Oh, that was my bad.
No
I
worries.
apologize. Click. She gives it back. This is really cool. I usually see the bigger ones. We actually sell the bigger ones. Up top, a lot of people tend to want the ye old-fashioned torch size, which I honestly don't understand why, but you know, we cater to a lot of people who tend to just show that they're adventurers. We don't really actually have a lot of adventurers in this town. Which is kind of a shame. You would think that compact things would be more interesting.
I know, right? It's like you can keep. He just goes on a tangent about how stuff being small be more usable and whatever nonsense.
Hey, she takes out a ledger and then she opens up to an empty page and she's like, "Do you wanna sign up to our newsletter in case my dad decides to have like another workshop?"
Valerius walks a bit closer. It's like, sure, but how are you gonna get the message to me?
Email?
Oh, this. Do you have a bee mail? It's actually for birds. No, I'm kidding. This book is special. Basically, when it's time to send things out, we just do a cost on the book, and then I will send it to you by your brain.
But-
Proprietary magic. We haven't decided to sell it yet.
Valerius pulls out his own pen. Where do I sign?
Right here.
Okay, signs his fake name.
Justice your soul.
And then somebody else gets the email like 2 months later. It's like, bing! Gaspodi is
Wait
going
a
to be at
second.
the blah blah on the blah blah at this time. They're like, why? Why am I hearing voices? Who is Gaspodi?
I didn't sign up for this newsletter.
She takes it. She's like,
Slumdog Millionaire.
she thanks you, and then she closes the book, puts it back under the desk. You know what? I should probably check on your friend.
Oh yes, I probably should do that as well. I'm gonna look back at boss. What is she doing?
I just have my bag of stuff, and well, I thought you were gonna go upstairs, but you're just hanging out down here, so I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
Just idle
Okay.
animation. Idle animation. She leaves you at the counter unless you want to follow, and she goes upstairs to check on Morgana. She's like, miss, do you see anything that you like?
Morgana turns around. Are they all the same price?
Well, it really depends on if they're here. Most likely, the first levels would be about 75. The second levels, it depends. The third level tends to be a little bit more expensive.
And 7 level will be very expensive.
7 level, we actually have to see if we actually have that in stock. It might take some time to bring it in. If we have it in stock, we can have it in for you tomorrow. But it really depends.
Do you have teleport?
Teleportation spell.
Teleport. Wait, teleportation?
What spell is that? Like which level
Teleport.
spell?
Is it
Simple.
Like the actual
teleportation?
teleport?
Yeah. I mean, I started from 9 all the way up, so.
Huh?
Teleport sounds cool.
What?
Teleport is
Yeah.
Isn't teleport like a
Sorry.
pretty high
level.
level spell?
Am I wrong? It's not 7. Teleport. Sorry. Is that teleport 7? 7
Yeah, it's a
level.
7th level spell.
You
It's a
you-
bit ambitious, but sure.
You don't have access to 7th
yeah,
level
you can't
spells yet.
cast it
She
yet.
can, she can use it a spell scroll and cast it, and then have
I
to
guess
make
you
a
can
check.
YOLO cast it, yeah.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
you
why
have to
I'm?
make a
Isn't that
check.
why I'm buying a scroll?
You can copy spells into your book, and then you can know them,
Yeah, forever.
so you can have them forever instead of just once.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, or not is I buy and I use and that's it?
Yeah.
Like you burn the scroll to use it.
Or you can copy
Oh,
it and
it's
have it spell
fancy.
forever.
Mm.
Yes. Or you
Okay.
copy it into your book.
Okay, so that if I buy it now and I copy it, then I will have it forever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's yours, so you can prepare it
yes, but I
when you
don't think
prepare
you
your spell.
I don't think you can copy it yet.
You can copy only what the levels that you have.
Yeah.
Also, there's no point for me to buy a level 7 then.
No.
You
At this
could use
point-
it and
No,
burn
you can.
it.
Yeah.
But I
like,
don't know
the
if you
only
could
purpose to use and
afford-
burn.
Oh.
But it's
don't know
probably
if you
really
could afford
expensive.
them.
Yeah.
Because high level
But, like-
magic is not cheap.
But like, if you have like your eyes set on something like level 4, that might be within the realms of possibility. Like both price wise and something you could either save for when you can get access to 4th level spells and copy, or have it in, as a Hail Mary or something.
Just FYI, the price is exponential.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
doubles or triples every time it goes up a level. So if base spells is 75 at level 1, at level 2 it's probably like 350. Level 3 can be 800, and so on and so forth. It just gets more and more expensive the higher level. And if you're looking at a level 9, it's either not sold at all. Level 7 maybe like 10,000 gold pieces.
Oof.
Let's
Okay.
let's make an entire tiny town go bankrupt.
I don't think they would stop level 9. Imagine it's like, oh look, meteor swarm, later terrorist detected.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's like
I would
do you-
like to buy 3 nukes, please.
it's not just
I feel
that.
like there's
I would
Definitely
like to
gonna
buy
be
some
spells you wouldn't be
wish.
allowed to sell.
Yeah. Like I would like to buy 3 wish scrolls, please. Like, huh?
Damn,
Excuse
I
me.
want the wish too. Wish looks so cool.
I
No.
wish is something that you don't have scrolls for. Just no.
I wish this shop would provide me with scrolls forever for free.
at all levels for free, and they will not run out.
They will have
Okay,
everything
that's
that I
it.
need.
Is there any spell that can do something like teleport?
At the levels that they have right now, I don't.
Teleportation
Like
circle.
lower?
Yeah,
Dimension
maybe
door is
you
a
have-
choice.
You have Didor, right?
Yeah, I have Didor.
I think
Fair enough.
that's it at that levels.
Yeah, I think
Unless
that's
Yeah.
unless you wanna go
Misty
lower and
Step.
go more localized, then you have Misty Step.
Yeah,
Misty
and,
Step. You have to be able to
Thunderstep.
see. Thunderstep is kind of good-ish, but it's very loud.
A lot of everyone at the same
It
time.
is very loud.
But teleportation circle is the one where you can get a whole group of people, but you have to go to a circle.
Mm-hmm.
You
What
have to
level
know
is that?
about a circle to travel to.
That level 5.
4 or 5?
It is level 5, it's level 5.
Yeah, I don't see anything that is level 3 or under for teleport. Except for Didor.
Not long range.
Morgana looks around and be like, no, nothing catches my eye today. Maybe another time. And
Okay.
then proceed to walk downstairs.
She follows everybody, and then she goes to she looks at Valeria as well. Y'all go down to the main floor, and she's like, "So, do you want me to put in an order for the pocket bag thing? Pocket of holding. I'm gonna call it pocket of
Before-
holding. TM.
Before before I give my answer, out of game, when you mean half of a bag of holding, like, is there like a finite limit of how much stuff you can put into a bag of holding?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's like 500 pounds or something like that.
Yeah,
500 pounds,
250 kilos. You can stuff
That's-
2 very skinny people inside.
If I were to like, like, would the size of the bag of holding affect what I can put into it as long as it can fit through the opening?
If it fits within the confines of the weight, you can
That's
put
fine.
whatever you want.
So I was like, man, she's like, can I just put a flagpole down this tiny pocket
Yes.
and just be like a freaking clown and pull out this gigantic thing out of
Mary
nowhere?
Poppins.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
that's
Mary
the fun
Mary
part.
Poppins has a bag of holding essentially. She opens it and then just pulls out random shit.
If that's the case, I'll look over at Imogen and say, is that? Yeah, that's fine. Do I need to put on a down payment?
Yes, we usually take about 50% and then 50% when you pick it up.
All right, so it's 350, so it'll be around 175.
Sure.
I am now way less rich than I was just now. But yes, I'll put on a
Understandable.
Do you want us to put any embellishments like your name on the thing?
Oh no, it'll be fine. I'll just pull out the pouch that I had just now and just copy this design and it'll be great.
Okay, she draws the design in another book, and then she
Oh, you can
tears
just
that.
have this pouch, it's fine. I have like 10 more of these.
Oh, excellent. She puts it in an envelope with the note. She folds it up and she puts it in a drawer. And then she writes an invoice for you and a receipt for payment given, and then she passes it to you. When you come back, just in case I forget, but don't worry, I usually don't. You can just pass this to me and I'll get your stuff. Come back in about 3 days.
Okay, I think. Alright, I'll thank you for your time and I'll look back towards the other 2 party members. Is there anything else you need or is that it?
I know that was all I needed.
I'm assuming Morgana has something as well?
No, we can go.
Alright, so I'll grab the receipt and thank Imogen again for her time and we'll head out.
Then as you leave, she goes, "Oh, by the way, since you're getting this, just a reminder for people who have these kind of objects, do not put extra dimensional space into another extra dimensional space, please." Just-
Valerius chuckles for a moment, it's like, oh yeah, I've made that mistake before. And walk out.
And if you do want to do that, can you not do it near my store? Thanks.
You got
Question. So does that mean he can't take bag of holding into rope trick?
Rope trick should be okay.
It's a
Okay.
pocket dimension rather than.
Yeah.
I think rope trick works differently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, off we
So-
go.
You can't put it in a portable hole. You can't put it in like bags or maybe boxes. So try not to put it in the box that you have in the hotel room.
I don't plan to. Don't worry.
Just
Or
that's not an extra dimensional
Disaster.
space more than it is an extra dimensional tube to another
Oh,
space.
no.
if something goes horribly wrong, do it.
Do it. Yeah. Okay, so you leave, you go back to the hotel room. I'm gonna say that took you less than half an hour. By the
hold
time
on.
you yeah?
Sorry, I thought we were under the impression that me and Boss were gonna head straight to the brothel.
Oh, are you?
Well,
Is it too early?
It is not. But are you gonna take all your stuff there?
No, I need to put
Do
my
something.
reagents back first. I
oh, never mind. Okay, we go back to the
Or
hotel. then.
I could just put it into my travel thingo.
No, it's fine. They're explosive. I'd rather not take the risk.
Yes.
Back to the hotel we go.
Okay, it's a very short visit. You don't hear much of the sleeping. You put down your stuff. You're
Don't
in
hear
and you're
much of
out.
the
That's it.
sleeping.
And you head your
Is
way.
Morgs coming with or
Morgs?
nah?
Morg
I think
Morg.
she's going back to the hotel, isn't she?
I need to prepare my.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I can't go out naked later.
Okay, here's the thing about spells preparation. You still have the spells that you prepared yesterday.
Oh, if I don't use the.
Yeah, so
Yes,
until
even if you do use them.
Yeah. So
What?
every day you have a choice to prepare spells.
To
If you don't
reselect your spells.
if you don't prepare spells, you just know the spells from yesterday. It's not like you're going out naked.
Yes.
Also, only if I want to change the spell.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, question. If I only want to change one, does it still take me 4 hours?
It doesn't take you 4 hours.
Ye-
It takes you
y-
about an
you-
hour.
The rest, it
No,
takes
but
you the long rest.
you still
though.
need to long rest, yeah.
Yeah.
Even
I
if you want to
still-
change one.
Oh, okay. I still need a long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Well, but if it's only like one spell that you're like, you might just want to keep it till next time you long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
because at
No,
the
but if-
moment I don't have D door.
Yeah.
Why not?
Do you
Did
need
you
it?
level up?
No, I seen didn't learn it.
Oh.
I didn't prepare it.
She didn't prepare it for today or yesterday.
Right. But
Yeah.
you have long rested, right?
Since the day
Yes.
before,
I-
yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, so you could have prepared it
Mm-hmm.
because you do it as a part of your long rest.
Yes.
Yeah,
My
it's
long rest
it's
is
not
4
something
hours.
that you can just do anytime. So after it's like waking up in the morning and then you prepare your spells.
But I can
This
also
is
prepare
still
my
like-
spells while I sleep.
Yes, technically.
As a
and-
part of it. So technically,
Yeah,
you do it
yeah,
after
yeah.
you sleep.
Yeah,
But yes, it's a part of the sleeping cycle, kind of
it's a part of your long rest.
long rest, which includes sleeping.
Yes.
But you
Which
would
is
do
the
it
Yes.
after you
8
wake
hours.
up. You would take like an hour or so and like prepare your spells.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But this is
Oh.
still the start of the day for the characters. Like you guys had a long rest, you had breakfast while you discussed what you were gonna do. Like
Yeah,
you can choose your spells.
I will allow you a grace period of 2 or 3 hours after you wake up to choose and prepare your spells. But after the 3 hours, it's like nah, you wait until tomorrow.
So let's just carry on and pretended like I
Already
Did prepare
prepared
my
your
spells.
Ken? Yeah.
in
Yeah.
the morning.
Yeah,
Okay, I
easy.
didn't know that was how I could do that. Okay. So much easier now.
Yeah.
So now Morgana does not need to go back.
No,
We
but
kind of
it's really
we
up
kind
to
of
her.
do need to go back anyway.
No, it's a bit like stopping by your house to dump all your groceries and then you get out again.
Yeah.
You know, like
We don't
5
really need
minutes
to
in and out.
mention it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can even go to concierge and just, hey, can you hold on to this? It kind of fragile. Just don't breathe it in. I'll be back. That kind of thing.
Yes. No. That sounds dangerous and irresponsible.
Yes.
Back to the hotel room we go.
Yes, we put it in and put it in a safe place.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay.
And then off we go.
Okay. It
Oh,
takes
boss,
you.
would you like to set up another small room, oh my god, on the field
Did you say smoke
experimentation?
room?
No, I did not. My mind went blank for a moment. Would you like to set up a small on-site testing kit over there, just in case?
I have something like that.
You have
Okay.
you have in your travel bag a
Yeah,
quick
I have my travel
testing.
kit.
Okay, then off we go then. Is Morgana coming with us? Or is she gonna go with the other group?
Supposed to go with the other group.
It's up to you.
So
It's up to you, yeah.
Has the other group awakened?
It's not 2 p.m. yet. We barely took like
I-
an hour to get back here.
I would say that it's only 11 p.m. They will be awake at 2.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, sure. Let's go along.
Okay. It takes an
Okay.
hour for you guys to get there as usual. And things are quiet. Sleepy morning because these are not their hours. Hazik greets you with sleepy eyes and he goes, right. How can I help you today?
Yes, morning, Hazik. I found some troubling results in what's his name? Anson's
Amsu.
Amsu. In Amsu's blood.
His eyes go wide, and then he holds your hand very gently and pulls you towards the room that you remember yesterday. And all the while he's going, yes. Here's the thing. He started
Yes.
shivering a lot. Last
no.
Does that make sense to me?
Yes, because he's going through
Withdrawals?
withdrawals,
Ah, yes.
and he's very pale.
That's yes, I can understand why. I should see him immediately. Is he all right this morning?
Why don't you have a look? And then he brings you to the room. He also nods to the rest of you who are there. And
Yep.
the two of you, this is the first time you're going into the staff area. Essentially, you see a table, some pseudo vending machines, a locker room, and then it takes you to like a bunk bed kind of space. And you see Amsu sort of curled at the corner where the bed meets the wall, and he has covered himself in all the blankets. Two beds next to him have no blankets because they're surrounded. He essentially has made himself a fort.
I see.
And he is.
I
you
appreciate
think
his
asleep.
architecture.
He might be asleep.
What do I know is the appropriate thing to do under these circumstances?
Medic.
Gently tap on something that's next to the table to create a noise, or if that doesn't work, shake his shoulder.
Okay, I do that. Atsu, tap 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 tap.
And then he looks up at you, and then he quickly scrambles for a bucket that has been hiding under the bed, and then he pukes.
Lovely.
But
Oh
it's
boy.
just water.
Okay.
Oh.
Do I know how serious this is compared with how it could be?
It could be worse. This is just one, maybe 2 doses, you think? You have
Okay.
seen much, much worse. You have seen people get quite violent because the pain pushes them to. It depends on from people to people.
I see. Okay.
But you think right now, because Amsu doesn't know what's going on with himself, he doesn't know that he took the drug. He's
Yes.
probably scared and just confused.
Right. So I try to reassure him.
He's looking at
Okay.
you and he's like, is this because, and he points to the injection site at the back of his neck, is this because of this?
Not exactly. It's something else.
Oh no.
But thankfully, I know what's wrong,
That's good.
and I should be able to help you with it.
Doc, do you have anything that could make me feel better?
Yes, it'll take me a while to prepare, but I think we will be fine.
Okay.
And then I give him an estimation of like, yes, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah.
What? He
Yes.
looks at you. He nods. Make an insight check to see if he understands what you're saying.
Insight. Well, he doesn't really need to understand. He just needs to trust me, really.
He looks at you. He's nodding, and you think he doesn't understand shit.
That's fine.
He's just happy somebody's helping him. Because
Exactly.
he's been suffering.
Exactly.
He nods.
So I say that, okay, so first of all, I'm just gonna make you something really simple to replenish your fluids because you just lost a lot of them.
I haven't
in a way that-
eaten anything because what goes in will come out. I don't even, and the water is just because everybody else tells me I have to drink. I don't want to touch
Yes.
anything. And he hurls again.
Nod. Okay, so I will probably spend most of the morning tending to this fellow.
Okay, how long are you taking? First to make
Um,
the medicine or a salve of some kind.
Yeah, probably like I'll try to make something really quickly first, just to tide him over and make him feel better, or at the very least, like a placebo effect, like, oh yes, I am being helped,
Okay.
hooray. Um, and then I'll see like, because I would know how long it would take to prepare something that's more substantial and better.
Okay.
Black-haired woman.
For
Oops.
the
Yes.
placebo, make a deception check or a persuasion check.
Oh. Okay.
I was thinking me Morgana can do that.
Oh,
That's an
it's,
8.
it's fine. He rolled a 1. He'll take
Okay.
anything. He will take
Okay.
anything. He believes you implicitly, and what is it? Liquid form or is it like a powder? What is it?
But
It's probably a chewy thing, like
It's a gummy
last
bear.
time.
Mm.
Yes.
You give it to him, and he doesn't even blink. He grabs it, puts it in his mouth. He doesn't chew. He just swallows it,
Okay.
and then he
Great.
has to make sure he doesn't puke it out. Like that
Yes,
happened
that
so
should-
fast. He was like, "Oh, I should probably have taken it slower." Okay.
It's all right. You should be fine for the next hour or so. And then
he's-
I get to work. And then I tell I hope I guess the others have just like joined me by now. And then I just tell them like, okay, this looks like it's gonna take a while, but he's fine. So that's great.
Hazik is just looking from the door, making sure everything is okay. And as soon as you give the gummy bear, he thinks it's fine, and he leaves you guys to go to the front desk. What are the other two doing?
So while boss is doing this right now, there's a thing we can do to help. And I'll casually mention that he looks a bit cold.
He I guess this is a conversation between you and Busk. Like he has like 3 blankets on him, and he's a cocoon essentially. He's a burrito.
Yes. I suppose if you have like a small space heater or something like that, that would be lovely.
I'll look over it and it's like, actually I do. I just prepared it last night. Out of character, I just changed my spells. I have prestidigitation as a cantrip now.
Okay.
Wahoo.
Nice. So essentially, Valerius, are you just sitting there babying the guy?
I'm basically walking over to him and it's like, alright, I'm gonna help make you slightly warmer. And Valerius pulls out a bunch of stuff and just starts making, you know, like the little attachments for like the heated blankets. I just attach it to the blanket.
Okay. He sees you doing this, and he laughs a little bit, and then he goes, you make a great nurse." And then
I laugh at the comment.
he grimaces again because he feels something coming up. And he's like, "Oh,
Oh god.
okay, I'm good. The squishy thing you gave me, it's really helping, I think." And then he drinks a bit of water. What is Morgana doing?
Morgana is hovering with a look of concern on her face, but with not enough medical knowledge to do anything about it.
Okay, just pacing
I'm
around.
just watching, like, oh god, what's going on? Oh god, what can I do? Oh, there's nothing I can do.
Somebody taps you on the shoulder. It's Max. Max is like, Miss Morgana, you look kind of out of place. Do you want some tea or coffee or a place to sit? Anything?
Yeah, sure, I could go for some tea
Okay.
and then to follow Max out.
Follow. Max takes you to the staff area. It's very simple tables. This is behind the kitchen, by the way, like way past the kitchen. Sits you down. She pours you a mug and then puts a tea bag in it, and then puts it in front of you. Like, if you need anything, you can just give me a call.
Nods in gratitude.
I'm gonna go outside and sweep the floor.
All right. And picks up my mug and starts sipping.
Ah, tea.
Tea.
I
The
should make
beverage.
tea.
You people like.
Beverage of calmness. Okay, so how long are you guys intending to spend in that room?
How long does it take until homie looks like he's fine?
You know that he's not gonna be fine for at least a day and a half. Like, he's gotta
Okay.
flush everything out of his system. So, a lot of water, he needs food, he needs to make sure his electrolytes are balanced, give him some 100 plus.
Indeed. That DP. Is there anyone who looks like they're sort of looking after him or something that I should be explaining all this to?
There are several people who come in and out, just assisting him. They're taking turns essentially, but you can choose to assign somebody, like, okay, your job for the next few days, and you have to take it because you're his friend, that kind of thing.
Yes, pretty much.
Okay.
And
Mhm.
I also do like a quick checkup on the dark-haired lady, just to see if there's anything that I might have missed. If she seems fine, then that's fine and that's good. That's great.
You call her, and she is outside. Actually, she's right as rain. It's as if nothing happened.
Excellent.
You're also happy that aside from the drug addict currently, there are no bruises. There's no sign of struggle on these two.
Yes. Excellent. Perfect. Did the others come back?
She looks at you and she's like,
The two ladies.
"No, not yet.
Not.
I hope that they come back soon. I don't know. I'll definitely keep a lookout. If since you're here, they might come back. Hopefully while you're here."
Yes, that would be ideal. What are the others doing? Like Valerius and Morg? Are they just like waiting for me, or?
I think Valerius will be in the same room as you.
Valerius is playing nurse. He's a very good
Morgana's
nurse.
drinking tea.
Morgana is worrying outside.
But before I forget, since Morgana's here with us, right, I'm gonna leave Floaty in the living room.
You're gonna leave Floaty where?
In the living room of the hotel.
Okay. Floaty is just chilling. He is pretending to be a paperweight.
He's so tiny. He's not gonna hold the paper.
I'll give him instructions. Once when they go and go not wake up, inform them where we are.
Okay. Yes. There's an affirmative. And then he continues to paperweight.
Excellent paper waiting.
And the
Yes,
paperweight is next
perfect.
to the bacon.
Brilliant.
Inside Floaty's brain, or the chip that is Floaty's brain, is just Floaty questioning life and wondering what bacon and all the other food that's on the table tastes like.
Does he voice this out to me? There's some point when Valerius is playing this, is like, Master, what does food taste like?
I think what you hear, if you choose to check in, is just bits and pieces. You know, when you're on a call with somebody in a tunnel or in a lift, and all you get is "I don't sausage." How? That kind of thing. Like, it's just disjointed words.
Sausage.
Valerius makes it a point to recharge his batteries soon.
But that's only because you're keying in at several moments. It's like
Mm.
I'm gonna check. Suddenly, sausage. What is happening? Like maple syrup? Okay. Floaty's got some weird habits.
Can't say much. I made him.
Same as the owner. Lovely.
I need to dial back his curiosity.
He's
It's
getting
a-
too sentient.
It's a bobot. It's a bobot that pretends to be sentient. True facts about the bobot. Okay. That is Valerius. Valerius is assisting. You have somebody next to you who works in the establishment, in the brothel, being your shadow, so they know how to take care of Amsu. Morgana, you're just looking around. There's a big shelf full of snacks in front of you, and you assume these are the snacks they take daily as part of staff. There's
Oh.
trail mix, Snicker bar, Kit Kat.
Morgana looks around for anybody in the vicinity. Is there anybody?
There are a few people walking in and out. You recognize them purely by the fact that they work here. But you haven't spoken to them. The ones that you recognize are not here at the moment. The ones that you know. My mistake.
Morgana waves at one of the nearest persons and asks, is this for anyone to eat?
He
Like, could I get a Kit Kat?
he looks at you. You want the cat because it's trademarked. he takes the not quite red packet,
Cat kit.
the cat kit, and he's like, yeah, you can totally have this. And then he puts it on the table.
It's like a biscuit with chocolate inside.
Oh, but it's a chocolate with it's a biscuit outside, chocolate inside.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a cat kit. And then he sort of like he passes it to you, but he's intently watching to see how you eat it.
What?
Very, very important to
Are
know.
you a psychopath?
This is very important.
Morgana takes it and slowly rips it open, very conscious that he's still staring.
He's
And
trying
then-
very hard to pretend that he's not looking. He's sort of like every so often he'll look at you and see if you've eaten the cat kit, but he's also like, oh look, a rat's cracker. Tasty.
Morgana
classic
breaks
rat
the
scraper.
bar in half. Yes,
which
Morgana breaks
half
the bar
is
in
this?
the
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 bad
not right
way
half.
The,
yeah, the not right half.
the
Like
bad
now.
way half.
Yes.
And then you
You
see
know
him.
which way it is.
You see him go, gasp, and then he walks out of the room.
I must inform the others.
And then Morgana smiles and
Not to
continues
be
to munch
trusted.
on the cat kit. Morgana is pleased.
Smiles menacingly.
He's you have, I wouldn't say scarred him, but he's just like, oh, at
You
least
have unnerved him.
at least she didn't bite onto all four sticks at the same time.
Little did he know Morgana was thinking about it.
He doesn't know this. He's just like, oh, this is too early for mysteries. Oh, I have a job to do.
I have work.
Break this wizard is breaking the laws of reality.
Oh, what next? Okay, so that is you. Is there anything else you want to check out? You pretty much have access to the whole place except for Lila's room, essentially.
Actually, no, I'm still waiting for Wendy and Gunlong to wake up to know what's the next plan, so I don't know what to look for either.
Okay.
So Morgana just waits patiently and at the same time wonders to herself, looks at time. When are they gonna wake up?
Time
Yeah.
passes
I think you
by.
can assume that they're gonna wake up at like 2.
Yeah.
What time is it now? By the time I eat the Kit Kat and all that.
Uh, close to
Five.
12. Yeah.
Please, you did not spend 8 hours eating a Kit Kat.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. Every time,
Maybe
like,
I ate it very, very slowly.
She's an elf. She can spend 8 hours doing anything.
exactly.
Yeah.
So if you decide to spend 8 hours eating the Kit Kat, you're just gonna unnerve hot guy. I'm just gonna. His name is Hot Guy now. Every time he
Ooh.
comes in, he's like, "Whoa, whoa, no,
Like the Avenger.
my life is ruined."
So elves sleep 4 hours just so they can spend 8 hours eating.
Eating
It
Kit
checks
Kat
out.
the wrong way.
Eating one small thing.
What do you think the elf does when waiting for everyone else to wake up? They eat a Kit Kat.
The wrong way.
It's like, the trance is over. Now I will consume my morning Kit Kat.
It does say on the packet,
Crunch.
"Have a trance, have a cat kit." Oh,
Oh. Must have been made by an elf for elves.
exactly.
By elves.
So only you know the secret that you don't eat finger by finger. You eat the whole thing. Nah.
You know how the biscuits are layered? You eat them layer by layer too.
Okay, I'm the weird person who does that.
Oh, me too.
High five. Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
so Dr. Bosk and Valerius, you assist this poor guy who's trying to fight something that he didn't even realize he had been given. Minutes turn to a full hour when suddenly
Poor dude.
you hear a kerfuffle outside.
A kerfuffle, you say?
A kerfuffle. There's a
Most
commotion
concerning.
outside, and essentially you're hearing noises. A woman runs in. This is loud enough for you to hear all the way to the back. A woman runs into the brothel and asks for help to pick up 3 women from her carriage, as they seem to have passed out and they're not responsive.
Valerius is going out.
You see a woman who you assume is a carriage driver. She's dressed that way. She has the pie hat and everything, and she's quite panicked because she cannot carry 3 women out. And she goes, there's 3 women. I'm supposed to just drop them off, but they're sort of really passed out right now. And then Hazik stands up as if he knows what to do already. He calms her down,
Excellent.
and then he goes, "This happens often. Please, madam, please calm down. Have a seat. We'll bring them out." And then he calls whoever that is available. He sees Valerius. Mr. Valerius, can you help us, please?
Yes, of course. I'll make my way over.
It's you, Hazik, and Hot Guy, because Hot Guy is a person now.
Okay.
The spelling for Hot Guy, I'll figure it out later. It's weird spelling stuff. Yes.
H-W-T.
Hot. H-A-U-G-H-T.
Yes.
Oh God.
Hot. And anyway, so the 3 of you walk to the carriage. The woman is not sitting down. She is pointing to you. She opens the door, and you see passed out in the seat of the carriage 3 women.
Okay. Valerius pulls out a small disc from his back pocket and puts it on the ground, which extends out to floating disc.
Oh, fancy.
I'm expending a level 1 spell slot for this because I don't think waiting 10 minutes for Drakas is gonna cut it here.
Okay.
Yes, we want to bring them in immediately.
Okay, seeing this, Hazik thanks you, and then him and everybody just essentially slowly carts the women out of the carriage and onto the floating disc. And they want to do it quickly because people are starting to
watching.
mill about.
Okay.
And as soon as they get all 3 bodies onto the bed, essentially, they go into the house. They go into
Stretcher
the brothel.
in.
Stretcher in.
Alright. So
And
Valerius
then-
pushes them to Doc Boss's room, knocks on the door. Doc, you got patients incoming.
I will go. I'll go. Open the door, help them in. I suppose. Yeah.
With the three women, you see their chest heaving slowly. They're still breathing, which pleases you greatly. Trailing behind them is Max, who has a worried expression on her face. And Max tells you, that's Marak, that's Wala, and I don't know who that is. She points
Wait,
to
what?
they're all three are very tall women. Marak, she points to a human, you think, but has very orcish features. And then she points to Wala, and they look like a
Wala.
half Goliath.
Oh.
Very
Oh.
tall. And then she points to the other woman. She's like, I have no idea who that is.
Does she even like work here?
Is she one of yours?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Definitely
doesn't
Only two
even
were
doesn't.
go
taken on
here.
the night, remember? And they stopped at
Yes.
another brothel and picked up someone else.
Mm.
But you know, she's passed out. We gotta help her.
Yes, of course.
And that person is very much human, like just full on human. She's a very tall human.
So we have two humans and then we have a half Goliath, yes?
You
Or did I
think
miss something? Okay. What
that's what it looks like.
Get away from the dustbin, please.
And then Max hears you say, "Get away from the dustbin." She looks for the dustbin.
no.
Get away from the dustbin. Oh,
And she's
sorry.
like, did Amsu puke in it? Is that why? She just shifts away from the dustbin.
Well,
Um,
Doc Boss is the doc here. We follow her procedure.
I'll just get you a bucket of warm water and some cloth, and then she runs off.
How?
I guess I just check their vitals, etc. Make sure they're not in danger of expiring anytime soon.
Make
And then
3 medicine checks. Valerius, are you helping in any way?
I will do it one better. Before Doc Boss does each of his medical checks, Valerius gives him a tic tac. And that's the wrong one. Guidance.
Oh,
Ooh,
a tic
nice.
tac.
A tic tac. I mean a
The
tactic,
tactic.
because it is copyright.
Speaks up. It's like, you look a bit tired. Here, have a tactic.
Okay,
Okay.
good
So
tactics.
that's a 13 for number 1. A 28
Oh, damn.
for the second
Wait,
one.
wait.
You gonna roll the d4?
ooh. 28 is real good.
And a 20 for the other one.
Okay, I'm just gonna go in order of Marak, Wala, and human person.
Okay.
You think Marak is okay. You definitely know that Wala is okay. And the human girl is doing fine as well. So you conclude that Marak must also be okay.
Okay. Excellent.
Uh,
Do they see, like, can I tell why they are unconscious? They definitely seem like they were knocked unconscious, right?
you assume that it is the same reason why the other two were unconscious.
Okay.
It's just part and parcel of losing your memories for the night. Or
Yes.
for many nights. In their case, it was 2 nights.
Yes. Oh. Hmm. How safe is it to extract blood from the unconscious?
You think it's very safe.
Okay. I will do that because I'm guessing that they were just like double dosed with whatever they gave to the other people.
You extract the blood. There
Bible.
is there's visible discomfort noises from each of them, but they don't stir.
Perfect.
Boss, do you want me to put them on bed? Still
Yeah, they're-
holding
they're-
onto the floats.
They're-
Oh,
they're
they
still-
haven't. Okay, I assume they've been. Okay, we do all the common sense things, like move them up to the bed.
You get them onto 3 adjacent beds, essentially, for ease of yourself, mostly. Because you don't know where they're supposed to sleep in the first place. Also, the human person usually doesn't even go here.
Yeah, she doesn't even go here, as they say.
In Mean Girls.
Mean Girls.
Yes.
What a delightful book movie. Yes. What else are you doing? Now they're on the bed. You have drawn some blood. They are in vials. You have put in those vials anticoagulant so they don't become a hockey puck by the time you're ready.
Yes. I think what I will do is, well, they're probably fine to just rest, right?
Yep. You
So-
assume that it's gonna take about the same amount of time for them to wake up.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna open up my travel kit and start testing to see how concentrated the drug is in their brain, the knockout drug.
Okay, because you've done this many times now. Make
Yeah.
a medicine check with advantage. Oh, you needed that. Oh,
Oh boy,
oh.
thanks. Oh boy.
Oh. 16.
Can I give him another tactic for this?
It's too late now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. 16 should be alright.
16 is enough since you've done this multiple times already.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
to look for.
Indeed.
There is definitely more concentration of whatever they've been given, but you don't know the effects that this is going to give them. You're concerned that
Okay.
they would be asleep for longer. Maybe this would have lasting effects.
Okay, so I'm just thinking we need to monitor these people further.
Yes.
There are no signs of like violence toward them, right? Like they're
Have you done the
generally unharmed.
full body check and check for
Um,
their injections and stuff?
Yeah, I think that would have been part of the original
Okay.
checks.
What you
to
can
see if they were
tell
fine.
is the injection site is a lot more swollen because they pretty much poked her all of the three hers at the same place. It's very it's precision. Like you're like, oh, same hole. Okay.
Very strange. It's almost as if they hooked them up to some machine.
Oh.
Okay.
You
Noted,
look around, but what you find is not really bruises from assault or battery. It's just some kinky shit. You surmise.
Like restraints.
Yeah.
Okay. Sexual in nature or not necessarily?
You surmise that they are sexual in nature, definitely.
Okay.
But
Concerning.
what you also see is that these are the same marks that you found on Reynard and Stimson.
Yes. Okay. The pattern follows then. Lovely. Okay, I note all this down to share with the group later. And if like once everything is done, however long that takes, I'm like, all right. Thanks for standing by, Valerius. I think we should be good to go now. I should come back in the evening just to check on these three, and also looks at Ansu. How's he doing?
Amsu is still in the corner. He looks very thankful that you give him some help, and he 100% believes that the gummy bear is helping. He asks you for
Yes.
more gummy bears if you have any more.
All right. I take out 2 more gummy bears and I tell him to wait at least 2 hours before taking them.
You see him sort of hear you, but he doesn't listen to you. So you look at the attendant next to him and
Yes.
give.
You know what? You hold on to these.
Oh yes, sure. Every 2 hours,
Yes.
I can do that. And she sort of sits on his bed because he's on the floor, and she starts just stroking his hair like a cat. It's like, poor Amsu.
Aww.
Amsu's not having a great time.
Yes. Poor
Um,
little guy.
You go outside, and the carriage lady is still outside. and she's sort of pacing around, and she's like, are they okay?
Looks at up, boss.
They should be fine.
Right, I'm gonna go.
Yes.
Then she-
Actually, before you go,
She stops.
could you tell us where you got this job?
Yeah, it's from the expensive house. Like, you know that embassy row?
Valerius pulls up a map and points. Do you mean this
Yes.
place?
Yeah, why do you know this?
And I like give him the should we tell her look?
No, just a hunch.
Oh,
But-
I was just passing by. I just dropped some people from just arriving here, and
Wait,
some
wait,
guy
wait.
flagged us down.
The embassy row. Like, do you mean the party house? Like, is it the one that me and Gunlog went to?
Is this out of character?
This is
No,
out of
like
character.
this is out of character.
Oh,
Out of
yeah, yeah.
character. We're not
Like,
asking this.
I look at the map and I'm like, is that the place?
Yes, it is
Oh.
1.5
Oh,
hours
babe.
away by cart.
They might have been drugged as well. Like meth drugged.
Wait, if these are the ones that went to the party house, and where did that other guy go?
They did initially,
Curious.
so they could have been moved afterwards to the party house.
Possibly, I suppose.
Because we followed that guy to the party house.
Yeah. And these three are supposed to have gone to the hotel.
They've
Question
been gone for
marks.
2 days there.
Yeah. So we have okay. All right.
There's
Out
the
of character.
possibility that they were used for more than a day.
Yes.
Yes.
Like the hotel first day and then second day at the party house and then
Like
come back.
they
right?
could have even, like had experiments, whatever happened, do that first and then, go do some kinky shit at the house like the other dude.
Yes. The experiments didn't reveal any dragon's blood in their system, did they?
You have to go back to your main kit to do that.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, noted then. Okay. Well, I thank the lady.
She still looks very concerned because 3 passed out women is not something she's used to, and she's like, this is real strange. This is the first time I'm having this kind of thing, so take care of them.
I nod.
Like as a woman,
Yes,
this
they're
shouldn't
in
be
good
happening.
hands.
Like this is dangerous. Like I know this is a brothel and stuff, but still, there has to be some kind of union. You guys, she shouts out, you guys should unionize, and then she leaves.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Valerius.
Fair.
Should give that speech at Rikers.
The cab drivers union pretty strong, I guess.
So you
Wait,
think?
hold on. We're going back to the hotel right now, right?
What time is it now?
It is about 1.
We can go back to the hotel. Morgana might just meet the other two at the pub.
If that's the case, if we're leaving right now, Valerius is gonna go out to us and Miss, we need a ride.
Oh, right. Yeah, sure. Well, where you heading?
Insert name of hotel.
Right. Yeah, that's easy. I'm heading there anyway.
Perfect.
Just to let you know, I'm the more expensive cab. Just FYI.
Oh, that's fine.
Cool.
I'll get this one, boss.
Nod. Is Morgana coming with us or meeting the others straight at the
Morgana
Japanese?
looks at the time and decides to just take a slow. Okay, can I walk there?
Yeah, you can
Yes,
definitely
you
walk
can walk
there.
there from here.
Okay.
It takes
I'll take a slow walk to the bar.
it
and
takes like
decide- and wait there.
half an hour to walk there
Yeah.
casually, but if you want to take longer, it'll take 45 minutes. Easy.
What time is it now?
It is 1,
PM.
but if you want to get there, it'll be 1:45.
And they will get there at 2, right?
They wake up
We'll
at 2,
be sleeping till 2.
Okay.
and it takes an
Morgana's
hour
gonna
for them to
take
get
a
here.
We're just gonna take
Yes.
a very, very slow walk.
You can
Window-
buy a drink and chill first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have lunch.
Yeah.
The kebab guy.
Window shop. Look around at things.
Yeah, there's a lot of things
Gonna
for
be
you to
here
see
for a
there.
while.
A majority of the shops, I say that a lot of the brothels are still closed for the day, but there are several interesting shops that sell items. Like the
Item
one-
shops. Nice,
Like the one Gunlag was suggested, which I can't remember the name right now. Something dark, strong and dark or something. Like that.
Whips and chains.
There are. You also see the random library that Valerius went into to ask about stuff. It turns out they only have religious paraphernalia. There are several food shops, like brunch lunch places, but they're not fancy. They're just there to tide people over and serve the people who work the day jobs on the red light district. You know that Sunshine is open, definitely 100%. She's always open. You don't know if she sleeps.
Yes, she's a snake person. She could easily just not sleep.
Mhm.
Feasible.
Basically Morgana just walks and then like randomly looks at stuff in the stores. Not actually needing to buy anything, just trying to pass time.
Okay,
And decides that there's food at the bar, so she might just grab lunch there instead
Okay.
of the not so fancy breakfast place.
are you looking like a tourist?
No. Just like as I'm walking, just looking around. And then if there's, I assume it's like they have like stuff on the outside and just stopping if something catches my eye, but not really buying anything.
One of those people.
There's the browsing.
What
As you're walking along, you stop in front of a shop which has interesting items, fuzzy handcuffs, a pedal. You're like, this is not a shop that sells weapons. Why is there a pedal? Question mark. And then just past you, there are two people, one man, one woman, and they just accidentally, one of them bumps into you, and then the guy goes, "I'm so sorry, she is still drunk. I gotta take her away. I need you to make a perception check."
Ooh, something's happening. Oh wait, didn't open character. Perception check. Did it work?
17.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, 17 works. As she bumps into you, make a dexterity check real quick.
Oh damn, I'm weak.
17, very good. As she bumps into you, you feel like, okay, something is not right. People don't just bump into you at the red light district in daylight. You manage to grab her hand that is partway into your bag of holding.
Oh,
A picklepocket.
And then, as you realize this happening, the guy sees you do this, and immediately he grabs the girl, pulls her, and she goes from "I'm drunk off my tits" to completely lucid, and they run.
Fireball.
I do have fireball though.
Oh no.
I do have fireball on me.
The street explodes. We can't go there anymore.
You probably don't want a fireball. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Saying you can, but you shouldn't.
You can. would be funny. Maybe you have something else that won't just murder them.
Tasha's hideous laughter.
Oh
But-
my.
I think I need to talk to her though. That right?
What
Tasha's
components
hideous
is
laughter
required?
essentially you tell a joke, and if they fail the save, they start laughing a lot.
Okay.
And it's
They're
not
running.
it's not an attractive laugh, it's the ugly ass laugh. It's the laugh and then you hear a snort. You're like ha ha.
It's the all over ruffle kind of laugh, right?
Yes, it's like
what does
straight
it
up
say?
raffle.
Like does it make them unable to move?
Yes, it is. It stops them. Like Tasha's is actually a pretty good spell.
That's pretty
like it.
funny.
Yeah.
I do like
Mhm.
Tasha.
That's not a bad option.
I like to pair it with a really bad joke
Oh my god, please.
as the verbal
Please.
component.
I will say
Isn't that
that
true?
every time y'all make me laugh, you get an inspiration point. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Like every time it's not prompted and it comes from you, I'm like, take it. Just
Well, I'd like to see an enemy cast that spell on Wendigo.
Oh,
I
God.
want to see Wendigo laugh. Like the Wendigo ugly laugh is not laugh. It's like, oh,
Oh no.
I'm scared.
Horrific.
I'm scared.
Why is it suddenly a horror game?
Am I like fast enough to try and grab her?
She is out of your
I'm
arm's
holding her
reach.
hand, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but
grab
she's yanked out of your hand
Then-
right now, and they're running.
They're
Only
booking
I
it.
have is
Yeah.
shocking grass. The only thing I have on me is shocking grass. Everything else is non.
You can certainly
Take it.
try.
I have scorching ray. I don't think it's going to work.
All of it is straight up murder.
Let's liquefy them before they get away.
She's an evocation mage.
I know, right?
That's what you expect.
Okay, I will give you 5 seconds to make up your decision. 5,
Just make him laugh.
4.
Make them laugh.
But how do I make them
Three.
laugh? They can't. They can't.
They can hear you.
Just shout it.
Yeah, you can hear
2.
it. Like click on the
One.
spell, it shows the range.
Okay. Make them laugh.
Okay, 30
Okay.
feet.
30 feet.
Yeah,
you can do that.
They're like 10 feet away from you. You're good. You can
Okay.
shout out like funny things. What do
Okay.
you say? They're booking it. The guy is holding on to the girl's arm and they're just running. And then you cast the spell. What do you say? What does
So what do you say
What-
to them?
what does it look like? Because it's all three. It's verbal, somatic, and material. So you need a thing.
What was your casting focus again?
That is true.
I have a ring that I wear as a necklace around my neck.
Oh god. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, because I wanted it to be easy. Do I need to hold the thing, or do I just have the fact that I have it?
Hold it.
You have to hold it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you, like, what do you do? Like, you have to be in contact with it, but because
Okay.
you're talking essentially, you're saying stuff verbally, you're moving your arms and you're saying words. What does this spell look like?
Oh god.
You
So
know,
hard.
you know how people are like, it's Leviosa, not Leviosa, that kind of thing.
Okay. I hold with one hand. I touch the ring, and the other hand Oh god, I don't know how to do this.
Just you got this. You got this.
I have to do an action, right? I have to do an action.
Yes.
Yes.
What do I do? I wave around. I just wave around.
You wave
Because
at
the
them
joke I
aggressively.
make will be about somebody waving and nobody responding.
What?
I'll make a joke about waving. Okay, I'll make a joke about waving.
Just
Basically.
DM laugh.
I can't think of a joke, so I'm gonna say that.
what did the tree?
Oh,
What did
no.
the tree say?
How
When
did
you
the
laugh?
tree greet the how did the tree greet the clouds? In a wave or something, I don't know.
I feel like that should be how did the ocean greet the
Oh!
trees?
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
There you go.
Saved.
Okay.
Saved.
What do I have to do? I have to make a wisdom saving throw. Which 10 out of 10. I hope they don't make it. Come on.
Yes. Fall on the floor.
Who are you
On the
targeting?
floor.
Are you targeting the guy or the girl?
The girl.
The girl. She fails miserably. She what she does is you see her. Wait, what? And then she just like buckles over and starts laughing, and then she waffle on the floor, and she's crying. It's like it's pure ugly laugh. It's just straight up like crying, and the guy's like desperately pulling her like, come on, we gotta go.
Drags her.
She's laughing. He's like, okay, what it looks like is when a cat owner decides this cat is going for a walk,
Oh, okay.
and she's just
Dragged.
being dragged.
Cat's
She's like,
I want
"Ah,
to sit.
that's so funny. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand it at all, but it's so funny. And the guy's like, what the hell's wrong with you? We gotta go. Okay,
Go,
what do you do
Morgana,
now?
Walk towards them menacingly.
I walk towards them.
The Phantom Manache. Let's go.
Each of my spells do not kill people. I intend to do at least some damage.
Let's see. What spells do you have?
My cantrips are Prestige, Fireball, Shocking Grass, Toll the Dead, like
Okay, those are cantrips. What about your spells?
Mm-hmm.
spells that I have prepared for the day. Charm Person, Identify, Detect Magic, Mage Armor, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, Invis,
Yes.
and Scorching Ray, and Fireball.
Oh dear.
Well, a
Okay,
few of
so-
those don't kill people.
So
Yeah, but they don't really help this predicament.
yes.
Oh, there's a
Can I-
perfect
Well,
spell
Charm
for that.
Person? Charm?
Is Charm Person a what's it called?
It's a save.
No. Is it a concentration? Because Tasha's like the spell that you just
It's
cast
not
is
concentration.
It's not.
oh okay. Then you could
Okay.
try it.
It's up to you. You have a laughing
Triable.
person on the floor for 1 minute. I would say
Yeah.
10 seconds have passed by as you walk menachingly.
Okay. If I charm the girl, will the guy do anything? Or will the guy also get charmed or how?
The guy is desperately trying to pull her right now. He doesn't want to be anywhere near you. He knows he made a mistake. He is that bird. Like, this decision was very calculated, but I'm very bad at math. I gotta
Can
go.
Can I reach out to touch him? Am I near
Yeah,
enough?
I would say, you would have to do a contested grapple check to see, because he doesn't want to be near you, but he wants to make sure the lady is also with him as they run away, and he's desperately trying to pull her. He's trying to pull her up. He sees you, and he's just like, oh, okay, this is getting real dodge.
Okay, then I don't think I will waste that roll on the shocking grass. I will charm person the girl.
Okay, she is laughing right now.
He's already
She's-
rolling on the ground.
She
Yeah,
raffle
should
waffle.
Charm Person the guy?
Yeah, do it on the
Wait. Oh, wait.
Okay,
Because you got her
one
already.
is 1
incapacitated.
minute. The charm person is 1 hour, so it's really your call.
Can I charm the girl and bring her home?
You totally can if she makes a bad roll.
Okay, wait. So Charm Person just makes her friendly towards you. It
Yes.
doesn't mean that she's gonna do
Yeah.
everything that you say.
Yes, but she'll be friendly.
Yes.
You could. choose it.
Uh,
She might come home with you if
the
you
one time
talk to
Morgana
her.
walks alone and there is no spell.
You can shocking grasp the guy and non-lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is an
Yeah.
option.
that was what I was thinking too, because he's just pulling her and I, really gonna smack somebody. Fireball will be too big, right? Shocking grasp just one person.
Fireball will straight up murder people.
Fireball is a lot of damage, and the thing is, you can't non-lethal it.
Yeah, Fireball's one of the many spells like nope, dead.
Fireball will kill them.
What about firebolt?
Like if you're
I
going to
don't-
firebolt, you might as well shocking grasp, honestly, because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Shocking grass.
Okay, go for it.
What do I need to do? Make a melee spell attack against the target. How do I click that?
Just
You should
just
should have it
click.
prepared.
Just click Shocking Grasp.
Yeah.
Click.
Nothing
Mention
comes
of the
out.
damage.
I heard a sound. Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have it on your attack list?
I'm gonna check
It's
your
not my cantrip
thing.
It's
Oh,
it's
it's a spell card. Hang on, let me click attack. Click it again. Ah, a 9
Don't
does
know.
not hit, unfortunately.
Alas.
No.
Less.
How does this look like? What does it look like when you miss? Like, what was your intention?
My intention was to grab him because he's trying to pull the girl, right? So I was trying to grab his hand.
Okay, you try to grab his hand. Instead, you grab the air, but because you still had the spell in your hand, there was a mild shock in the air, and the static went up the guy. He's not shocked by it, but his hair is now very, very Einstein-y, and he is like,
Oh.
I'm sorry, lady. That was a mistake. Please let me and my girl go. We didn't mean it. Just let her go. We promise. We won't.
Meanwhile, she's just ruffling.
I don't know what you did to my girl, but make it stop, please.
Okay.
I'm gonna say something very out of character. This is the perfect time to extort them.
What kind of
Shut up,
attack?
lawful good.
What kind of has money?
Kill the
damn
guards.
it. Can I? Is there? Oh, I can't read mine.
Kill the
Oh.
guards. Kill
The what?
Oh no!
Nothing.
I have one more move with it.
But you now is your time to respond. The girl is gonna
Yeah.
continue laughing for another 30 seconds.
Okay.
Five
Wait, I'm reading the description of my spells.
Okay.
Resty doesn't work. I'm not killing anybody anymore. I cannot redo Shocking Grasp.
You can totally redo shit. It's like it's a
Try
cantrip.
again. Please let me go. No.
No, you get the
I
chair.
see you've made the mistake.
Wait, when I'm looking around, are people aware of what's happening?
Yes,
Is there like
yes,
a police nearby?
They're make a perception check.
Perception. Hold on.
Oh, if you see the cops, you can just be like,
Per-
police, they tried to rob me.
12.
12. You
Don't look around.
don't see any police around you, but there is a group of people just casually looking at you and wondering why. And a person is walking menacingly, or is standing menacingly next to somebody furiously laughing, and another person absolutely terrified.
You know what? It'd be even funnier if you make it seem like the guy tried to do something to the lady and just leave them and let the crowd do whatever.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, straight up lynching. What?
I mean, he's
Morgana?
trying to drag an obviously unwilling woman who's laughing on the ground.
Who was previously drunk, by the way?
Oh yes.
First Morgana checks whether anything's been actually stolen.
That is gonna take a lot longer than 30 seconds. You have 20 seconds left on your Tasha's hideous
Did I
laughter.
catch her hand going in or coming out?
Going in.
Oh, probably nothing.
Yeah, you can probably see if she's holding anything.
Yep.
Yeah. Is she holding anything? No.
Nope. She is holding her stomach.
Not holding it.
That joke was so funny, it made no sense, and she's just like, it's absurd. It is absurd. It is Monty Python.
Morgana chooses to Shocking Grasp again.
Oh, to the guy again.
Morgana woke
Oh,
up and chose
God.
violence.
Morgana? Morgana?
No.
Oh,
Violence is not the answer, it's the path to the answer.
The guy is still grabbing the
Leave her
girl
alone.
and trying to pull her.
The answer is the solution.
When you grab him or you try and grab him again, make another attack, please.
What do you say as you grab him this
Yeah,
time?
yeah. Oh. What would
Yeah,
you
but-
say? Because you definitely hit.
The lady said no.
No, make another shitty joke.
Morgana shouts, "I don't think so," as she casts shocking grasp.
That was so potent, the shocking grass, that the guy essentially, you see smoke coming out of him, and he falls to the ground, and you see him sort of like try and like push himself backwards because he doesn't want to have anything to do with you right now. And
Does
and right now there are people around you, maybe 2 or 3, who's like, "Is everything okay, ma'am?" And just as that happens, the lady stops laughing. She's still on the floor because she still has to breathe, essentially. And then she
how many
starts
times can I cast shocking grasp?
as many times as you want. It's an action.
Okay. Does the
These
girl look
people
like
tried
she's
to
about to make a
pickpocket
run
me.
for it, or she's
But
just like
she's desperately trying to get up and go. I'm gonna make a roll to see if she doesn't get up right now. She's her vagus nerve is still incapacitated from all the laughing.
does she have long hair?
No, it's tied in a bun. But she's the guy is moving backwards. People are talking to you, asking what's going
Okay.
on.
Is he like on
I-
the ground, like charred?
He's
He's like
he's
0
smoking.
HP, like, oh.
He's not 0 HP yet, but he looks real hurt, and he's moving backwards away from you. He's scared.
Oh my goodness.
Morgana holds on to the girl
Mm-hmm.
and just yells like loudly to like the people watching, like, "Oh, they tried to rob me."
The
They tried to
Is-
rob me.
and then
is
the
there
guy,
police
Oh,
nearby?
audacity.
the person's like, yeah, there's a. Hang on, and then he quickly shouts like, "Somebody get the police!" And then the guy who's slowly walking, like slowly pushing himself away from you, he's just smoky, and he's going, I'm sorry, we'll turn a new leaf, just let her go, we'll get out your hair, we promise this will never happen again, please just let her go.
Does Morgana want to let her go?
I don't know.
Ask him what
So somebody
you're
already
after.
shouted for the police, right?
Yes, pretty much right now what you're hearing is, you know those chain, like, get the police, and then somebody else passes like, get the police, and then you
Oh
just
god, the
hear
telephone effect.
people are passing down the message, and then slowly they'll probably get here within 5 minutes, you think?
Okay.
Weird.
What time is it now? Like at what point? Would I be so lucky that stuff so happens when they go and Gula comes walking back?
Nope. You still have 45 minutes until they get here.
Damn it, what do I do? Are they just normal?
Yeah,
People?
you don't even have to make a perception check for me. They look,
No.
as you're watching this woman sort of struggle to get up as she gets her strength back from laughing too hard, you see that she's kind of dirty. The eyeliner that she has on has been there for 2 days.
Ew.
The clothes that she wears kind of dirty as well, and there's a smell. There's a musk that you smell that is covered by really cheap perfume.
Okay. Morgana feels a little sense of pity for the girl, and as the guy kept saying like, "Oh, I'll turn over a new leaf," blah blah blah. Morgana just decides at that point to let them go, and just with a like a warning / advice to you guys should actually really
Are you
you know,
gonna ask them what they were
be
after?
good, and then
Be good.
let's go of the girl.
She hears this, and immediately she's still sort of shaking. You know the feeling where you bump your elbow into something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how she feels. That like it's
The girl
all
or
the way
Morgana?
the girl.
Okay.
So she's desperately trying to get up, and as soon as she can, it takes her a while as you're watching and looking down on her. You're staring daggers while you say this, or have you softened up? Like,
No, I'm still fierce.
okay, so like this is scary lady with wings, essentially, who just shot her boyfriend, who's literally
You should be
Fumes.
good.
And
Be better.
Let-
Also, you smell.
let let me
Gross
paint you a
smell.
picture of what she sees. The sun is directly on top of you. Because it's directly on top of you, it is silhouetting you from her vision. All she sees is
Oh.
pointy ears and wings.
Oh no.
Oh god,
Nice.
it must be so scary.
Bearing
You
down
are an
on you.
angel.
And
The
because
demon
you're
shit.
standing in such a way that the sun makes a halo around your head, she hears, "Be good." ... Also, you kind of smell. And then she gets up, grabs her boyfriend,
Nice.
and just runs into one of the alleyways.
We need to be good.
We need to be good.
It's super good. The angel's
We
gonna
need
come
to
kill us.
bathe.
Also, you kind of smell.
Why didn't you tell me that I stink?
And then by the time the kerfuffle comes, the police attends to you, asks you what happened. What would you tell the police now? Because the two people are now gone.
Just mentioned that I caught a girl trying to pickpocket.
And this guy
my
who has
pocket.
Einstein hair.
I mean,
now.
yeah, a guy and a girl couple, but they seem really sorry, and nothing was stolen, so I figured, just let them go.
Do you want us to look for her? To press charges or anything?
No, I think they might be a little scared for now. However, if she does come back again on the streets, maybe then we will take drastic action.
We're just gonna take 10 minutes of your time while we write down their particular details so we can have it on record, if you don't mind.
Sure, that's fine. Morgana stands and talk to the police for 10 minutes.
There's now like a chain of gossip, like scary lady, random ass wings. Wait, oh, don't mess with her. Oh, she got that shocking shock thing. Like, I don't know what that is, but it's kind of scary.
She controls the electricity.
She got the power of the light bulb.
Reincarnated. Power of the bulb.
Okay, you give them as much detail as you can. Do you leave anything out? Do you tell them exactly what they look like, or do you want them to not get caught?
Exactly.
I told them exactly what they look like, but I told the police that I'm not pressing charges, and why not give them a chance to turn over a new leaf if it happens.
The police looks at you, ma'am. You're an extremely kind lady. Also, I recommend not shocking them again, just in case they pass out. Because if you do, we're gonna have to take you in. And he cringes. He understands the law, and he's like, we kind of don't want to do that, because we understand
Kind
what
of
you're
a dick
going through.
move.
It's kind of a dick move. We just want people to be safe, you know.
Morgana smiles. Thanks the police. Sure, of course. Walks away.
They nod. They thank you for your day. One of them pulls out a mint and gives it
For
to
your
you.
day.
You have a mint now for no reason.
Ah, tic tac. Those are very useful.
A tactic. Oh. And by the time you get to the bar location, that's when Gunlaug and Wendigo arrive.
Have
I
they heard?
have gotten myself another kebab on the way.
Damn it, girl! Stop eating kebabs!
I stopped
Wait,
by Larry's.
Wait, was
It's
it
important.
yesterday's kebab or is it a new kebab?
No, I got a
New
new one so I
kebab.
could see Larry again.
Kebabs.
Yes,
Okay, okay.
fresh one.
Larry
that's
Larry greets you, gives you a kebab, gives you chips on the house. It is soggy chips. It's like, yes.
Wendigo will be looking out as they move from the top down again to see if the annoying watcher is still there, because that's its main concern.
Okay, make a perception check, please. 22. You do not see anything at the moment,
Wait, be right back.
but I'm going to keep this 22 essentially until you arrive at the doors. Okay. You
Having my
see
hungover kebabs and it's amazing.
delicious kebab. You see Morgana just waiting around, like just about to step into the area.
Wait.
Also, she went to the toilet.
Well, Wendigo will go alone.
I think she went to the
Yes.
bathroom.
Yeah, she said BRB.
Yeah.
We're wondering why she's alone. Like both Gunlug and Wendy would be like, why the fuck did we let her walk alone? We are being followed and tailed by people. It's just walking around alone.
Okay.
No, Wendigo isn't very bothered about the alone part, but this is specifically the one they chose to contact.
Oh,
Yes.
Morgana did not
Like-
realize that when she chose to walk.
Like Valerius, like Bosk, whatever, but this is specifically the one they chose to
The
contact.
dangerous one.
Morgana sees the two and smiles at them and walks over.
Hello.
Alone.
Yes. Decided to just take a nice stress-free walk from our
Wait.
morning trip. Something fun happened.
Were you followed?
Wendigo starts looking all around to see, on high alert, to see if she's being followed or anything.
You've just
These
met up to
people
the two
tried
most
to
paranoid
rob.
people in the group.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I just casually walking on. But I got pickpocketed, or at least attempted pickpocketed. Also, I got to use
Okay.
spells today.
Wait, who pickpocketed you? Just a random?
Morgana proceeds to tell the story, leaving out all the smaller details because Wendy doesn't look interested.
Wendigo looks very wary.
Yes. So tells the whole story, and then ends with telling the police what happened, letting the girl go, and then making my way to the bar.
Wait, you
Police have
told
your
them
name.
to the police?
Didn't tell police my name.
I mean, get particulars means tell name.
Oh. Yeah.
So, you totally snitched on them.
No. Wendigo shakes his paws. He's indicating when he says police have a name, he means do they have Morgana's name in the report?
They would.
Oh. Morgana gave a first name, no last name.
Which is the normal thing that she does.
Yeah.
Good luck still thinks it's a shit thing to tell on the kids. Tattle.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Wendigo
Hey, what
breathes
you-
in and goes, police have Morgana name. Careful.
Morgana looks around.
Do
Suddenly
you know what they were
aware
trying
of what
to
had happened,
pick up?
and a little bit more scared now. Morgana replies, Gunlug, no, not really, but I mean, I stopped her before she could hold anything, so I'm not sure what she was going for.
Right. So I
They
guess
tried running,
question-
not our people.
Yeah, like I mentioned, I
Okay.
shocking grasped them twice.
Or-
They
Stop
seem
attracting attention.
wasn't that
Have
big.
have we checked that they didn't plant something in your bag?
No, Morgana proceeds to detect magic.
Your bag is
bag.
very magic.
What do you? Oh, oh,
So-
the whole bag is. Oh, damn it!
So magic.
Empty the contents.
Then what do I do now? I can't
Just
detect.
check your bag.
contents.
Empty.
Can Wendigo take them both to some like secluded
Yeah,
area and not be done?
Not
I
in
mean,
the middle of the street.
You are now in proximity of the club, so you can choose either to go to a back alley somewhere or go into the safety of the club.
Back alley.
Okay. You know the back alleys in the area. You've been there so many times. You duck in, you're hiding behind a big garbage thing. So suspicious, three of you.
No, it's funny because Gunlock is worried about the pickpockets. Wendigo is worried that the police have Morgana's name. Which
Morgana's just chilling. It's like,
It's
I
like,
got to use magic today.
I
because as far
love
as Wendigo thinks the police are far more dangerous than the pickpockets.
okay.
And
Before you duck in, can everybody make perception checks just to make sure nobody's watching you go
Does
into
22 still count?
22 is for you to look up to
Okay.
to find the thingy.
Eh.
Good enough. You see some people sort of look at you, but they're not looking at you, they're looking at Morgana. Mostly in interest because this person just like shocked a person and it hasn't been that long since. But after a while they lose interest and you take that time to duck into an alley. And you're sure that nobody has followed you or watched you go in there.
Okay. So I would like to see if they either took something or planted something. And I would just Morgana like to point out you almost killed this kid for pickpocketing.
Morgana doesn't like her thing
Morgana's
being
like,
touched.
no, I did non-lethal.
Wendigo will say, body, police, problem.
Morgana nods. Didn't realize how much trouble she could have gotten in. Apologizes to the two.
Oh, it's not. In the future,
Empties the bag.
pickpocketers just want to get by like the rest of us. They're just poor kids.
Okay, to
Not
empty.
As in, like, oh no, it feels so bad for us. As in, they're poor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to empty the bag, you have to sort of turn it inside out, and then everything you have in there will come out.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have in there?
What is in there?
Wendigo,
this question was coming.
Wendigo takes out his coat and puts it on the ground so that the stuff on the back doesn't just go like spraying everywhere.
Good call.
Random coins fall out. Wallet. I
Yeah.
guess money.
Pouch
Uh,
of money. Please don't say you just put gold into the bag of holding just like that.
It's just
Oh, I did.
Oh, it's not paper money, right? It's coin money. Okay, a coin
Yes.
pouch.
Smart.
Ah, okay.
a
Pouch. Very good.
coin pouch. A few loose coins here and there. A bottle of water. Is there anything important in the bag? I don't think anybody.
Lip balm.
Yeah, the
You
usual.
you bought a bag of holding to put nothing important in it.
I bought a bag of holding so that in the event people need a bag, they have a bag to carry.
It's very good. We just haven't utilized it.
Yeah. This random girl stuff. A comb. A
I would
brush.
love it if it was like a luxury sleeping bag and like a big ass like full length mirror.
Just send the bag over to me. Mirror falls down and breaks on the ground.
Okay,
Uh,
I need who is doing investigation checks to see if they find strange things.
I think it's good enough.
I mean, I don't know what you have in there, so probably you would be the best person to see if
Oh,
there's
okay,
anything in there that you didn't remember putting.
Investigation, is it?
Yeah.
To Wendigo,
I'll
this
help
all
you
looks like
if you
stuff
like.
he would toss out.
You're 6 in investigation essentially.
Can I help her though? Like,
The
I'd be
Wendigo
like-
doesn't know the contents of her bag. This all looks like crap to him.
Whoa!
This does not inspire joy. Throw it out.
Okay, I'll say that Gunlock does assist. What happens is you're just sifting through. Gunlock, you're telling her
Things that
essentially
look like they might not.
what a bug
I
would
see.
look like. You're looking for strange objects that is pretty much like Valerius's carving on a coin. Things that seem out of place.
Mhm.
What you do find is a lipstick with no cover, a mirror
Lipstick with no cover.
that falls out and manages to catch the light in such a way that it stabs you in the eye for a split
Okay.
second before it falls on the ground. You're like, ow. Morgana, what is the worst thing in your bag?
Worst thing?
Yep.
Apple we put in there 3 weeks ago.
Yep.
Oh,
Like something like
s-
that. Like, what is the worst thing that you can think of that would be in your bag?
Use tampon.
A used
oh god.
I used tissue from like 3 weeks ago.
Oh.
Is it
Oh,
okay,
no.
okay. So on the floor is a used tissue that you pick up, but it is dry and crusty and it holds its shape.
Oh good god.
Morgana.
Wendigo regrets putting his coat down.
Morgana quickly picks up that tissue. Sorry. Been in there for a while, I think.
It's a good thing because there's a giant garbage thingy next to you that you can just drop it in there. So essentially, this is a foray in cleaning your bag once in 3 months. I get it. My bag is probably the same.
Mhm.
Okay,
Morgana also throws out all the
Accurate.
random things in the bag as well.
okay. There's also a stack of Morgana cards for the orphanage. Okay, you don't
What was the
find
name of the orphanage again? I forgot.
Oh, fuck. J and L something.
Hmm.
I can't remember. It's a lot.
Morgana's orphanage name, is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have my notes up.
Oh no.
1 second. I have my notes up.
Very important.
Mate kudasai. Okay.
Okay, I have it, but sure. I have the name.
Huh.
While
The
he's
J&L Institute for Lost Children.
it's Institute for Children Who Can't Read No Good. Okay. You don't find, both of you essentially don't find anything out of the ordinary. So Gunlog breathes a sigh of relief.
Okay, now we can worry about the place.
Morgana puts everything back into a bag. Should we go back to the bar?
No.
Okay.
Wendigo cleans his coat and puts it back on. Ugh.
Welcome back, Ben. You alright?
Ooh, I'm back.
Okay.
My Discord froze and stopped responding, so I went to get a drink.
Oh, fair enough. Fair.
Oh.
Wendigo and Gunlog, you pave the way with Morgana following behind you to go into the club. Essentially, you get screened by the bouncer, looks up and down, recognizes the two of you, and then looks back to see Morgana and asks, Who's she?
Be cool.
Wait. We're going back to the Balsted Club.
Isn't that what you want to do?
Oh, Wendigo did not imagine bringing Morgana here, but all right.
It's up to you. She's there.
Wendigo looks back to Morgana, looks to the bouncer, and just gives a nod. And then he will give Morgana a look and hope she gets the message.
Wendigo, what kind of look are you giving? Morgana, make an insight check.
He will straighten his coat. Like make it clear this is a prim and proper kind of place. Straighten up, shoulders right, straight, no slouching, that kind
It's
of thing.
Morgana he's worried about.
Okay,
No, as
Morgana.
in, Morgana doing a random thing here is very bad for us.
Oh yeah.
Okay, my question is, does Morgana understand this at all? Himlo?
Hello,
Morgana?
cat.
Cat?
Hello?
Okay.
Oh my god! I was like, hello?
Okay. Do
Okay.
you understand? Does Morgana understand what Wendigo just did?
Do I need to roll? to
It's
understand?
up to you. You can just say you understand, or you can choose to roll an insight check to see if she understands.
Morgana understands because the outside of the club looks a little bit fancy as well, and just looks down at herself and just straightens her skirt.
Okay. They let you in. And you go to your usual booth, which is empty right now, and sit down. It is relatively quiet because it is the daytime. And a waiter walks by and goes, how can I help you?
Wendigo nods and he will mention the name of the lady. Let me just make sure I got that correct. Again.
Excuse me.
Faust.
He nods.
And some hair dog for me, please.
Anything
Morgana
in
asks
particular?
for a food menu.
Oh, he immediately takes out a menu and gives it to Morgana. And then looks at...
Wendigo will take a drinks menu and pass it to Gunlock.
Yep.
Morgana glances at the menu and orders a fish and chips.
He writes that down.
I will take whatever it has the best, cheapest price for the strongest amount of alcohol.
He writes that down. And then he looks at Wendigo.
Wendigo just shakes his head.
Morgana was like, "Oh yeah, and a glass of orange juice, please."
Oh, orange juice. Okay.
That's my line.
He looks at you like, okay, fair. It is still in the afternoon. Sure. He writes it down. He makes an arc to the door that you remember Ergain and Faust went into. He makes a knock that is very distinctive, and then he goes back to the counter and starts putting your orders in.
Can I memorize that knock?
Make a... What shall I make you roll? What would you like to roll? Make a insight check first.
Uh-huh.
And then
Oof.
make a sleight of hand check to do it under the table to make yourself memorize it. Not loudly, but just enough.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
check it out.
Make a note that says if you try this later, you get advantage on the performance roll.
Okay.
Okay, this is good, it takes about 20 minutes. The food arrives first, the drink. They give a glass of water to Wendigo,
Mm-hmm.
and then Ergain comes out.
Yeah. Let's see. I think Gunlock and Morgana will notice that Wendigo doesn't even touch his water. He's just looking.
Mm.
With Ergain is a glass of coffee. She walks to you, glass still in hand, puts the glass on the table, the mug on the table, takes out a small flask, tips it over, closes it, and puts it back in her coat, and then takes a drink. Yeah. I'm guessing you're here for information, the one that we were supposed to give you?
Wendigo
That's the one.
nods, and also he looks out towards the door and says, "Followed last night," and he describes the little gargoyle thing. Same but different.
That's worrying. A few seconds later, Faust rocks up. She sits down on one of the benches, followed by Faust. Both of them look at Gunlag and Wendigo, and then quickly they turn their head to Morgana, who is now eating fish and chips, just super cash. And then they look at the two of you again.
Diversity.
And then Ergain looks at you and goes, "It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss..."
Morgana stops eating her fish and chips, looks up and smiles. Out of character, did y'all give real names or fake names?
Giving them our real names. Well, I have at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Morgana smiles. Hi, I'm Morgana.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
We have some news. We couldn't find much, but the fact that we couldn't find much is concerning. For the first time since you've been here, you hear Faust speak up. The name that I heard through the grapevine is Amadil.
Spelling?
He shakes his head. I don't know how to spell it. Fuck if I know.
Could you repeat the name again, DM? Sorry.
Amadil.
I'm a deal.
I am a big deal.
It is up to interpretation. And then, as soon as he spoke up, he immediately stopped speaking, and Ergain speaks up. The fact that we couldn't find anything about this person is more worrying than anything. I don't like this. Like, we've never managed to piss off Bluebird this hard, assuming they work together.
Inkling it might be more client supplier kind of relationship.
She sits
I might be
forward,
wrong.
more interested. Client supplier?
Yeah, I mean, we told you about the raids in the brothels. I believe Bluebird supplies.
And this person is a client.
Presumably, potentially.
Well, someone calls himself I'm a deal. Sure sounds like a big one, or at least a hidden one.
Well, why would they need to kidnap prostitutes in the first place?
Why
If
does
it was-
anybody need to do anything in this town, in any town?
They're saying they want to stay hidden, obviously, because otherwise they would just go hire them themselves.
She nods. My daddy used to say that if you want to find the rot, follow the money.
Clever
Whoever
man.
has you on this job, definitely follow the money. I don't know if that's a smart person or a real dumb person. And if they're smart, they probably have a lot of power.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're early. We didn't expect to get that much information within such a short time frame. All we have is the name at the moment. She gives the cutest little yawn.
Wendigo say, no information is also information.
That's true. You know, your boss has trained you real good. It's a shame.
Raises one eyebrow.
Mm.
She makes a face and continues drinking the spiked coffee at the moment. She's like, when was the last time this person contacted you?
Look at Morgana.
Oh, it's you. Can you,
Morgana looks.
like, I'm not trying to pry, but if you feel like furnishing us with further details.
Morgana looks at Wendy. Or
I think you can tell them.
Morgana. Morgana tells them. Tells them. Mm-hmm.
Nods.
Elaborate.
Do you not tell them anything? Like, is there anything you would choose to leave out?
No, because I mean, I looked around and the two of them like go on, tell them. So, no raised eyebrows, no nothing. So I just tell them the whole thing.
Okay. You're saying it's a woman's voice. But then
Not
you're saying, well, the both of you are saying there was no woman at the kebab shop.
yeah.
Then she pulls out the wrapping paper with the smiley face on it, like, I've never seen a guy have this kind of handwriting before. No offense, Faust.
Wasn't the writing done by the
Kebab guy.
You
Did
think?
Larry write that?
If I remember correctly, the person told the kebab man to write it specifically like this.
Yeah. So it's not.
Okay.
So Larry has good handwriting.
Yeah, I was about to
So
say.
so whoever ordered them, like, freaking sent them a picture and be like, trace this, please.
she says that, and then she hears Larry wrote it, and she's like, hold up, Larry
The
wrote
artist.
this?
It's got hidden depths.
He should change his job to calligrapher, or at least like he should just change his job.
Why? His kebabs are amazing.
Oh god.
Make an insight check to like the kind of face she's trying not to pull right now.
Oh, just not.
The
What
face.
a good use to a 20.
What a great use of a natural 20. The face she's pulling is one of very, very disturbing concern. Like, girl, you need to eat better food that is nutritionally not balanced and unhealthy for you. Also, there are nicer kebabs.
I just sip my strong drink and tear her down.
She's like concerned. And then she's
Regardless, it might be a woman we're talking about. We heard Morgana heard a woman's voice, but that doesn't mean there has to be a woman. Also, even though it looked like there was only men in the kebab shop, doesn't mean that wasn't there's illusion magic exists. That it's
Nods.
She nods. Exactly. So whoever we're up against, or whoever's following you guys, I say you because that's what's happening. We're trying to not be in this fray, but if they have an imp, a gargoyle, or a spider near our premises, in
We'll
for a
keep this
penny, in for a pound. It's too late.
Do you have another exit?
We have one in the back. We have underground exit going into the sewers. But what's to say this person isn't smart enough?
Mm-hmm.
If they've been following you around. Hey, you mentioned that it followed you. How did you know for how far?
He looks at Gunlock and she knows.
I look at good luck. Tracking spell?
Something like that.
Do you want to fire one up? We're pretty.
All right, burning them up early today.
It's your call.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. Let me just check the range before I. Yeah, it's within 1,000 feet of me. Is this familiar to me, even if it might be in a different shape than before, or does it has to be in the shape that I've seen?
I would say it would have to be in the shape that you saw.
Okay, so even though I'm now kind of familiar with the creature itself, that doesn't help.
The thing is, you're not familiar with the creature. You're familiar with the shape right now.
Yeah.
So unless you learn its name,
Actually, Wendigo asks imp.
I'm assuming could be an imp.
He
But
looks too
what if
good
it's
luck
an
to
imp
see if
that's
she knows what an
currently in
imp
a-
is.
What if it's currently in a spider form? Does that
I mean, I
matter
think
that know
locate
its name?
creature is more specific than that. But Wendigo's basically looking to see if
Well,
Gunlock knows what an imp
Describe
is.
or name a creature that is familiar to you. So I either have to describe the shape that I think it'll be in, or name it, and I don't have its name. I have, does imp work? And if it's not in an imp shape currently, does that work?
I think the spell would also ping the nearest possible one, right?
Yes.
If you give a general one.
Yeah. So no point in doing spider.
She
But
repeats again. It's your call.
If an imp is not in its imp shape, it's still considered an imp and would it think is what I'm asking, I guess, out of character.
I would take it as no. Because the person would have to recast the spell and the thing would come back as whatever it's supposed to be. Until you know its name.
I'm not sure it's worth it because I can't predict which shape the creature will be in, and presumably it wouldn't take the same shape we've already identified it in.
That's fair.
I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Wendigo gets up and we'll walk out to the door to take a look outside.
Since it has been a while, make another perception. 22. Very good. The same one. You look around and you're looking for specifically first an out of place gargoyle. Broad daylight, you don't see any out of place gargoyles.
He's going from the top down again, so
Yep.
it's like, what's out of place going down?
You're scanning for spiders last. You're looking for birds that seem out of place. There is a flock of birds, but they seem to not be paying attention to your direction. As they fly away, you look around. Somebody's bashing something in the corner. Uh, you don't see anything that would concern you. You also take a check of people who are passing by the location. You take time to sort of really look at their faces. Some of them catch your eye and quickly look down and walk away really quickly, while the rest just meander past.
Wendigo will lift his nose and take a sniff as well.
You
Not sure for what.
you smell the garbage bin first. And the
Sorry, it's my breath from last night.
you're inside the house. I mean, you're inside the bar, so it's fine. You also take a whiff of the burly man that let you in. The smell of the streets. There's no smell of panic anywhere. Everybody's pretty chill. You don't smell scents that you recognize. You're trying to remember the night where the people got taken. But nothing pings at you. You think maybe it's too early. Maybe it's true about crooks. They operate when it goes dark.
Right, Wendigo will go in and report to the others. Clear.
I guess they're taking their time with you.
We'll
It's-
check.
If
We'll
I'm not
do-
mistaken, it sounds like they're playing with you.
I believe that to be accurate. Points at the smiley face.
Well, that's good. If they're underestimating you at this point, means they don't know who you are or what you do. My suggestion is stay low.
They already know Morgana's name, so I'm having a hard time imagining that they don't know anything about us.
Well, until we know who they are. Are you thinking of reaching out?
No. Library.
Reaching out to who?
Library. There's one sort of 15 minutes away from the main casino. I'm gonna need a library card though if you want to borrow anything. I mean, still important. Gotta follow the rules. Books are good. She, you see her make that sentence and then she's just like, that's so cringe.
Books are good.
Did I really just say books are good? Fuck.
Fuck.
I sound so stupid.
And then she drinks more of her coffee. It's too early.
Wendigo will ask her if there's an underground way to the library. Because Wendigo doesn't want to get anywhere near the casino if overground if possible.
There is, but you're gonna still have to come out unless you want to sneak into the library, which I don't recommend. They're pretty chill.
No, not sneak into the library, but as in like, we take the underground path so that overground we don't get tracked by a million things before we arrive like that.
Gunlaug, you know the answer to this, and the answer is yes.
Of course.
Hearing,
I have an out of character question.
go for it.
We have not yet identified who stays at the party house, have we?
We have.
You have.
That's the name I said.
Sunny, Sima Sunny Blight.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll paste it there because that's
Thank
the
you.
name that he's going to check at the library.
Yes, cool. And do we know where he's from? Because he's a diplomat, was it?
Yeah, he's
No, he's not. He's a person
the
in
trade
charge of. He's a person in charge of shipping stuff in and out of the country. There are a few in his. He's not the only one in his position, and there are other people higher up. Bluebeard has ties with him. Can find info on him from the library because he's on the government rolls.
Yes.
also,
a
I don't
government
think he
official.
permanently stays in that house.
No, and some other people might use it as well, right? Because it's staying like it's a house that people can stay in when they visit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but as in like for this duration, he might as well be there for like the whole thing, pretty much.
Yeah. Just want to know if there might be other people to
Oh,
stay there.
she
that might
did say
be...
normally if people stay there, they would publish it, but they didn't for this one. So like
Yes,
this is something
that I
else.
remember. So I was just wondering if that happens a lot, if it happens with other people. And I will ask about that if that's all right.
Off the books. I mean, the fact that they kept this guy off the books must be something
Uh-huh.
really
And do you know where
interesting.
this guy is from and where he stays when he's not on the island?
As far as I know, he's a Broer citizen.
Ah, do you think you could get a message to my people?
She looks at you. What do you mean?
I heard you reached out.
Yeah. But
Well,
what kind of message are we talking about? Like, we've
just
got
dig up
ties, but
No, just to dig up some information on this specific person. What their dealings are, who they're dealing with, in what industries, what circumstances.
Wait. Good luck wants the Bastards to send a message to her people.
If they can do that without me
Yeah,
using
as
a
it-
spell slot, because I might not have them at the end of the day, is what I'm thinking.
No, I mean isn't ascending far more private and direct for you?
Could be, but this is pretty easy shit. Like, hey, look into this person. Because I can't get the sending information back to me very easily. So if we can use that network, we can get information back hopefully more easily than I can.
I mean, Wendigo is good with the Bastards, but he has some reservations about involving them on personal turf all the way back in Braw as well. If you think about it.
They've already, like, apparently these people have contacted my people in Broer already.
Mm.
To be like, hey, I guess we're cool now.
Okay.
she looks at you and she goes, I'll consider that a favor.
Providing information backwards and forwards, I guess. If there's any information you want on something at the same time, you can request it.
She shakes her head. A favor repaid in kind may not exactly be of information.
In that case, I will contact my people myself.
She nods. I suggest you get to know a little bit about family structures from your friend here. We work in favors. Information may be for Sunshine, but not for us. A strong network survives a lot of things.
Nod, nod.
She takes another sip of her coffee and then looks into her cup and it's like, said it finish.
We should go.
She nods. By the way, before you leave, there's a kebab place just, and then she gives you an address, like, way better. Just try it out, just once.
Don't even.
I'm just saying.
Don't talk about Larry like that.
Mm-hmm.
She's just
When
I didn't,
Wendigo
I didn't
takes
mention
the
Larry.
address. Wendigo
I
will
didn't
take the
mention
address.
Larry. I just said it had good kebabs. I don't know why you're taking it so personally.
She's concerned. She's like, girl, what? my
Wendigo will take
sensitivities.
the address.
Okay. She gives the address. It's not far from your area. Like on the way back, you should be able to stop by this kebab place and buy a kebab and then head back to the hotel. Or you can even, knowing how the hotel works, you can even put the hotel on task to buy you that kebab. And then she
No.
just remains sitting there and she closes his eyes And then she calls for the waiter because it's about lunchtime. She orders food. You can continue staying here if you want, but I'm gonna have lunch. And then Faust
Gosh.
just gets up and like leaves. He's like, nah, bye.
Right. Wendigo will head out because any time to go out when there's nothing spying on him sounds like a good time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Where you heading now?
I have to ask real quick. Did you guys, when you woke up, did you take Floaty with you?
Yeah, Wendigo will take it.
Okay, thank goodness.
Why do you think he was so nervous?
Okay, for the record, Floaty will not yell at you out loud in public. His sir has told him to STF you in public, and he's like, got
Let's see
it.
if you need to tell something. In that case, whisper.
Even whisper, it's like go near the ear, be a cockroach.
Yeah.
Disguise yourself as an earring.
Pretty much, just go near Wendigo's ear and whisper, "You soft tayo."
As far as Wendigo is concerned, the construct is as good as its maker.
Yeah.
I feel secondhand insults.
It's just minor insults. Okay, okay, what do now? So I'm guessing Morgana, you have eaten. The bill has been paid for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
FOC.
That's nice.
You leave.
If the bill is ever not paid, it means that's your last visit.
Haha. Oh, lore.
So Wendigo will take the path to the library with Gunlak's help then, because like this seems like a pleasant afternoon for reading and not getting pickpocketed anymore or what.
Okay,
Sure.
guess I can go to the library.
Okay. Are you taking
Uh,
the underground? The
Actually,
sewers?
before that, Wendigo will or let Gunlak update the others. He'll pass Floaty over to her.
I will happily chat with Floaty. Also, I will happily take you to the library. Gunlag actually enjoys
Libraries.
trying to collect information.
Okay. My main
She's
question
not
is
good at it.
We're the
Ah.
Intel dumb team going to the library.
Intel team.
Oh, you have
We
Morgana
have
with
Morgana
you.
with
You
us,
have-
so
you
she'll
have big
actually be
nerd.
good at this.
Why
But-
did you think we left the wizard with you?
all right.
But my main question for Morgana is: you're going into the sewers. How does this make you feel?
Morgana's like, can we just take a cab instead?
Like, what is wrong with you? You want to walk there? Yes,
Through the sewers?
not putting words in your mouth. How does Morgana feel about having a jaunt through the sewers? Cat.
Morgana,
Hello?
we can't hear
Oh, I'm
you.
better! Oh my god, you know what's talking the whole time!
Oh no!
Ah.
Classical.
No, seriously. If people don't respond to you in like 10 seconds, you should check your mic.
Immediately, it's
Oh
like,
no,
"Ah."
I wasn't
I've done
asking a
this.
question, so I was like, okay, maybe just didn't
Commenting.
bother to reply.
No, nobody in this group doesn't bother to reply.
It's
That's
like
the thing.
straight up. Cat's like, rude.
I've done this many times as well. Just you're just commenting on things that doesn't require a direct reply, and then you realize
Yeah.
like 10 minutes later, it's like, oh,
Nobody heard.
nobody
What?
heard my funny joke.
Heard my content.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I have D door.
A D-door only takes
I
you
don't think
500
you can
feet.
D-door all the way to the library.
You
500
won't
feet.
get
Yeah.
there. It's more than 500 feet.
Can I just? Oh, I can only do it once, right?
Can I just D-door into the cab?
Yeah, I thought I could just like constantly D door until I reach the place.
No,
Oh,
that's
no,
not.
no,
You have one D-door.
Oh.
You have a shortage of spell slot.
Okay.
Okay, you hear this
Morgana.
conversation.
Size in regret.
Elvish. You do an
Size
Elvish
in-
This-
sigh.
Literally, there's the closed captioning, size in Elvish.
Oh, okay. We'll do that. And proceeds to just follow along.
It's
Okay.
okay. We have laundry service.
Exactly.
I have
You have
Prestige. I don't even
prestige, yeah.
need. Yeah.
Do your own laundry.
Exactly. Gunlog, why don't you tell me what the little jaunt through the sewers look like?
I'm assuming just where we're coming from the pub is probably fairly neat in that area at the start. And then I'll try to follow more of the main sewer ways instead of the smaller ones that have a
Yes, with
tendency
the
to be a bit more
walkway.
blocked up or not have walkways or have a bunch of rats and other floating stuff in there, possibly bodies.
Make me an investigation check with advantage.
Oh god,
You can do this, I
I
have
am
faith.
very good at this. Very, very good. Investigation.
Oh,
Four.
what is that?
I spent my one good roll of the night on inciting kebabs.
Oh no.
Worth.
DM is dying.
All of my other rolls for the whole night has been below 10, I believe.
Oh my
We are back,
god.
we are back to the below 10.
Please refresh. Refresh,
Ah,
please.
good log.
With a 4, you managed to follow the wrong signs. And that detour unfortunately takes you half an hour before you realize, oh fuck, it's the wrong one. This is
I pretend
we're-
like this is what I meant to do the whole time. We're just taking a detour to make sure no one's following us here in the sewers.
Okay.
Precautions must be taken.
Can never be too careful.
The sewer people, they are real. They can hurt you.
the sewer rats.
The lizards.
Well, when Wendigo walks, contrary to his usual self up ground here, he tries to make the right amount of noise to make sure things get the message and leave them alone.
Oh, that's
What?
very neat. That's
Yeah.
very neat. That's you're very that's a lot of oh dear.
What?
Did
Because in the sewers, if you're too quiet, people assume you're a scared, easy target.
Yeah.
I in no way have I imagined any situation where somebody looks at Wendigo and says, "That is a scared, easy target."
No, but in the sewers you might not know. You just hear like tiptoeing and you're like, aha, when this chump turns the corner, we jump him.
Yes, so Wendigo doesn't tiptoe.
Okay.
They apologize because they had the wrong person.
It's like,
And like, oh, I'm sorry, I thought you were someone else.
okay, what really would happen is they jump and then they see Morgana and they're like, "Oh fuck. No,
Also true.
not her again."
It's the electric angel woman.
The same dude and his girlfriend.
I get it. That guy
Promised
and
her
his
we'd be
girlfriend,
good.
they are Jesse and James.
Oh
And
no!
Pikachu again.
You're exploding
Well,
again.
Unfortunately, those are their names now, thanks to
Very
I
Michael.
will take my inspiration.
Please have your inspiration. Take it.
Jesse and James will recur against Pikachu over and over.
It's just like they get more powerful as you beat them. They're just like, oh yeah, but they're never as powerful as you, so they're just like, ah, fuck. And they will acquire a yellow rat.
Oh my god.
Okay, so you sneak. You get delayed for half an hour. It's fine. And you manage.
Precautions.
Yeah, it does take you quite a while to get in the vicinity of the library, though.
Yeah, we can't just go straight there, guys. That would be really
That's too obvious, you see.
You
Go on.
emerge. Pretty much, you go in when the sun is up. You come out when the sun is slowly going down.
calculated.
And but you're within the vicinity of the library. You kind of stink right now.
Wendigo will pass his little stone around to
His
everyone
smelling
to
stone.
use. It's actually his very important cleansing stone.
Don't scare the horses stone from our first mission.
No, that's something. No, that's not possible. But he can clean himself up, and that's how he's remained clean all this while.
Exactly.
It's like soap, but
There's
But-
a functioning bathroom in our hotel. It's really
Yes, Morgana takes bubble baths every other night.
it's
I-
not just like a little like wooden tub with like cold dirty water in it. It's actually like clean and shit.
Drying too long.
Not just that, you know how
Fair,
women with
fair,
long
fair.
hair would have hair fall and clog up the drain. Wendigo is full of hair.
That sounds like a hotel problem.
It's
I
an appropriate
agree.
response.
Also, I can help dry you. I've got spells. When was the last time you had a fucking bath?
He gives her a look.
Whoa! Only him smelly.
You afford baths?
Oh boy.
Afford?
I mean, I've had bath. You don't always pay for them.
River. Lake. Pond.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that counts.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes you do pay for them, but you pay for them with company, and that's great.
He shakes his head and continues on.
You are now at the
No.
beautiful doors that lead into the library with beautiful, tall Greek columns and an ornate double heavy door that is open for the public.
By the way, do I hear gunfire in background or is that just fireworks?
Fireworks.
Oh,
Fireworks.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that was gunfire, I'd be
Deepavali.
very, very concerned.
I think it was gunfire.
There's no one here from Mexico, right?
Nope.
Okay, then we're fine.
It's a reflex. I hear bangs, I hear gunfire. Until proven otherwise. Oh, it's fireworks, thank God.
Holiday.
Okay, so assuming everyone's okay and cleaned up, Wendigo will step behind, well, Morgana and see how she tackles libraries, because this is a bit foreign to him.
Say,
Morgana is reminded of her time in university.
and immediately takes 3 shots.
How is the alcohol in the library?
Mm.
Is it my turn?
We watch to see how Morgana approaches the library. It's your lead.
Morgana walks in. Wait, if I'm a cloistered scholar, do I have anything additional?
What does it say?
You should have a background feature. You might want to look at that.
Damn it, I only copy paste the word. Cloistered.
What was your background?
Yeah, you can just blub it out if you have a pad.
Are you a scholar background as well?
Yeah, cloistered scholar.
Is that the sage background? Or is it something else? Because the sage background is this.
I have library access.
Oh.
So it says,
Ooh.
and then I'll have a scholar's robe, a writing kit, folded parchment, pen knife, a borrowed book on the subject of current study. So I can borrow a book.
Yes.
It is the library
It
that
is a
what they're for.
library.
Fine. Okay. So wait, what are we going into the library for? To look
To
specifically.
find this dude's name on record.
We are
As a
looking
public
for the.
Okay, and is it any book in particular, or we just gonna look up the guy?
Well, there'll be government roles on this guy supposedly, so we should try and find out as much as we can
Records.
about this. I'll post the name again for Morgana.
Yeah, thank you.
Sima Sunny
Public
something.
records is what we want.
Okay.
But if anything goes beyond the public records, that's also welcome.
Yeah, but that'd be harder to find, wouldn't it?
Okay. Morgana walks towards the librarian on duty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and greets her like, "Hey, I'm looking for something. I was wondering whether you'd be able to help."
She looks at you and her glasses, which is like hanging low on her nose, she pushes it up. She's like, "Welcome to Athlon Minor National Library. As you pass the threshold, she chews on some gum. Make sure you don't make any noise. Do you have a library card?"
Does Morgana have a library card?
Yes, you 100% do.
Yes,
You
not,
have
not.
you have one of the most prestigious library cards from your school. That is
Not.
eternally yours. Like it never expires.
Okay.
You sure?
Morgana flashes the card.
She looks at it. She's like, "Wow. Yeah, sure, definitely. These your friends?"
Turns around.
Not.
Turns around.
With
I
her.
haven't seen these people before in my life.
I don't know them. Right.
Well,
do you
Wendigo is
need?
surprised at how this goes because like half of him was thinking, how do I forge a library card? Or who do I have to beat up for what?
Meanwhile, Rich Elf Lady has one.
Yes.
Okay. Good luck. Library cards are very easy for you to get access to, and you probably have one. It doesn't cost anything. You probably most likely have one. Wendigo, you would not have one.
I like to try to study. I'm not very good at it.
Yes. Do they have library cards? Just in case you want to borrow some stuff.
Turns around, points at Gunla. Oh, she has one, but then points at Wendigo. But he doesn't though. Is that all right?
Oh, if you want to sign up for a library card, we can give you one. It's free.
Turns to look again at Wendy. Do you want a library card?
We'll read here.
That's fine. If you want a library card, you can just come back here, write your name, sign a piece of paper. It's just that, when you borrow books, make sure it comes back in a timely manner. The fees are slightly expensive. Anyway, Miss, would you like some assistance, somebody to grab books for you, or do you want to just go around by yourself?
I'm fine looking around, but I just like to know where the what government roles?
Yep.
Roles.
Government roles. Records.
Government roles sections would be.
Oh, that would be the public section. It's over there. You just go down. It's past 103H. Just it's just a bit of a walk, and then you go through a door.
Okay.
Real easy. Like,
all right.
If you want, I can take you there, but honestly, it's just down there.
That's fine. We'll do it ourselves. If there's anything, I'll come look for you.
Sure.
Thank you.
No worries.
And we walk over. La 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 la.
La la.
This is a nice library.
This is a
Fancy
very
library.
nice library. This is the libraries that you've been to, Gunlag, in Bror. Unfortunately, is the ones you have access to is not well stocked. This library is clearly a show of wealth of somebody, you don't know who, but they have bought books. You look around. Make a perception check while you're walking.
Who?
Both of you, if you want.
Perception.
Wendigo will pick up a copy of a newspaper when he feels less naked without
Another
it.
useless. Only if it's not important. Only when it's not important. I love it.
I'm crying.
It's all about that flavor.
Morgana, you pass by beautiful glass cases that you recognize. You're like, oh, I've seen these books. This isn't even the private copy. there's a copy in my school that is signed, sealed, and delivered by the original author 700 years ago. This is bullshit. As you pass by Gunlug, you see the same thing, and you're like, a book in glass? Are we allowed to touch that? Like, what's it from? You take a closer look, and would Morgana have a favorite book or a class of studies that she would like to know more about?
Fire.
Fire.
The art of pyro would be the name of the book.
Okay. She's you see a bunch of books like that, but none of it is interesting to you. Gunlug, however, would there be a class or something relating to your persons that you would be super interested in?
I think Gunlag is just for the first time since he got here, find something she really approves of in this city, which is a library that's actually open to the public and presumably all of the public. For information to be shared without class or riches becoming part of it. And she's impressed and she likes this and she's just very happy to look around.
I should start a library.
A library.
Yeah, pretty much.
In the glass case is a book that you're particularly interested in. Do you have any idea what Gunlog would be super interested in?
How to overthrow the government.
It is essentially this game's version of a Marxist ideology book. Signed by the writer.
No.
That's it.
And at the bottom of that is a version of like fantasy headphones that you can listen to them talking about this book.
Wow. Does anyone read it?
Radicalized.
Nobody is there. Like, it's free right now.
Becoming radicalized. She already was.
It's like it's beautiful. It's just gleaming at you. But Morgana is also walking. Yeah, this is in the glass. Morgana is also walking into the room where all the public records are, and she opens the door.
I'm just like looking to see where they go, and then the ones I like see so I can follow them later. I'll like have a quick. I'll be right there.
Okay. Wendigo will accompany Morgana in.
Okay. Morgana, you see rows and rows of shelves with heavy bound tomes. You know this is the official public records. You would find news clippings, you would find names of people, their statuses, an obituary if you need one, public and open access numbers or contact details for them, especially those in office.
Are they arranged alphabetically?
They are arranged by year, first of all, and then by job, alphabetically.
By job?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's based, imagine the library, but so you go in and you see Ministry of Health, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of blah blah blah.
Okay. Turns to Wendigo. What ministry is in?
Trade.
Okay. Walks down past all the aisles because trade tea all the way at the back.
Okay, you find the trade. It goes back for generations, and you find the most recent one. You thumb through, you have a read, and you find finally Sima Sunnybright. You have a picture. It is a middle-aged half-orc.
They're ugly.
Quite handsome, actually.
Yeah, rude.
Rude.
I don't know what half orc looks like.
Oh, looks like Gunloud.
Like
It's a government position. They're required to look at least pretty on
Yes.
some level.
He's somewhat attractive. Full of head of hair, dark hair, hazel eyes, very piercing. But you're surprised to think that, oh, this person looks kind of nice. Like, they look kind. This must be a con. This must be a bullshit photo. It's like your passport photo. They always take the worst photo.
Okay.
But it's opposite.
Okay. What else is
What
there?
information specifically are you looking for? Because if I give you all the information, it's like a lot. It will take forever.
Turns to Wendy. Shows the book. Anything you're particularly looking for?
When they go look at the table of contents,
It is a very true to form. Any government, anything is boring. The table of contents is extra boring. It just tells you positions, and then it gives you a hierarchy, and then it gives you pictures, and then there's the fantasy toll-free number, and a post address if you need to send in messages to government officials. Anything else?
Where is the post address?
okay, the first thing he'll check is the address to see if it matches the same one or if there's any other addresses tied to this
Where, yeah.
Sima.
Sima. The address allowed in the book is the address of the Trade Ministry. So you will be sending letters straight to that particular office. The address of the homes itself, you don't find the address of that particular residence. In fact, you don't find addresses of residences full stop. You think it's because of safety reasons. If officials let their home addresses out, they will be hounded by people who think they're not doing their job. For obvious
Okay.
reasons.
The next thing he'll check is to see what is the job description for Sima Sunnyblight.
You read, and the job description is arranging, roughly put, is the arranging of trades between countries, specifically a country that I will not name because that means that it exists currently. Across the ocean somewhere, we'll call it country Absidy. Not a real name.
Placeholder.
Placeholder name. Insert name here. But he is very closely working with that particular city, with that particular country. Aside from him are other people working in different other regions. That country is not the only country in his portfolio, but is the most important one within Creira's economy.
Is this country okay? The country with the weird portal to the desert, all that's different place altogether, right?
You think so?
Okay. So this particular country, what is it known for?
It is known for a vast swath of arable land, beautiful meandering rivers. So think Vietnam and Cambodia. So if you guys are in fantasy Iceland, this place would be Vietnam, Cambodia, Southeast Asia.
Okay, so arranging of trades. Okay, arranging of trades.
This
Is that yeah, Morgana, you try? Yeah. Go ahead, Morgana.
I
didn't say anything.
okay.
Huh? No, you go ahead, try search for something as well.
Honestly, Morgana's looking or wants to look through the pictures to see if we can spot anything suspicious in the pictures because it's quite recent, right?
You find out that he's been in office for the past 15 years.
Oh damn!
And that to you is not a lot of time.
Yeah, but I mean, I thought he was like new.
Oh no, he's not new. He's
not new,
relatively new.
Okay. Is there any pictures of him together with anybody that I might think is suspicious?
No, what you get is a photo hierarchy. That's it. You see his professional photo. You know, like a author's photo behind a book.
Oh, there's no like party photos,
No.
like government.
Like,
Oh.
get out of the way.
Oh,
You can try look for his relevant name in the newspaper section, but it's not within these records. You have to go to. So these are official records. You have to go to another room for newspaper clippings and other public domain stuff.
okay. For the photo hierarchy, Wendigo would like to see how many people are on the same level as him and how many people are above him.
There are about 11 people on the same level as him, holding different portfolios for different countries. They specialize. Some of them are very, very specialized.
How
Is there
so?
any he seems to be working
For
close with?
example,
Sorry, again? One by one?
How so are they specialized? And Ida asked, like, are there any that are closely working with him?
Okay. So, the specialized one is mostly particularly the bringing in of fur and other animal products, and the other one will be exporting of timber and coal and things like that. And then one person will have the portfolio of taking care of official letters and things.
What was his portfolio again?
His portfolio, you keep looking at it and you keep trying to find his specialty, but he doesn't have a specialty.
Okay. Any of them that he's close working with, like Ida asked?
Not that you can tell.
No.
Also,
Who does he report to?
he reports directly to 3 people. Essentially, it's like one row below, and the row above is 3 people that he will report to. And then on top of that row is the finance family, the noble family.
Right. And of the people he's reporting to, do any of them seem to be part of any very interesting or particular like activities in their portfolios?
Nah, from what the 2 who are looking at.
I would probably be joining eventually.
Okay. From what you see, it's all, the usual boring stuff.
You know what? Wendigo starts to get a bit distracted, and he's going to directly search for His Excellency's name in the government record, if it's there.
You would have to find it under diplomats.
Yeah.
Definitely there. And he's been in
Okay.
office for quite a while. Maybe 30 years. Which confuses you because the face looks real young.
What is His Excellency's portfolio?
He is a diplomat. And he essentially makes sure that this country has good relations with a different country. You see that the country that's relevant is under the portfolio of Sima.
Oh, it's the same country.
More like they dip into the toes of several similar countries.
Okay.
So
Okay.
his import and export might be very tied together.
Okay, so basically he's like the diplomat for Fantasy Cambodia and Vietnam and others. And Mr. Sima is trade
The
with
others.
Cambodia and Vietnam and some others.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
But again,
What are
there's no
they?
specified portfolio for Sima that says, oh, he's dealing with cows. It's just like this very big open like trade and imports and exports for this region.
I have a thought. Do we know what regions that you would have to synthesize dragon's blood?
You know personally that somebody knows somebody who knows somebody else who thinks there might be a factory in like just near Bror. It's a very secret factory. It's in the Locklear side. But you know it
But
exists.
other than that, like, do I know that there are, like, is a lot of it imported from other countries?
Maybe components, but you know for a fact that this is made at location.
Okay, that's
Because
okay,
if
okay,
you
okay.
if you try to import and export, it can get really hairy.
Yep.
Mostly,
Yeah, plus it will probably lose its potency if you moved it too much.
not just that. It's like you'll start turf wars.
Change. Yeah.
Like, why are you importing to my country when I
Crossing
make my
another-
own? Like, do you want trouble, kind of thing?
I'm just wondering if these people are part of that side of import and export as well.
You don't know at the moment.
No, that was just a thought I had.
Okay.
Definitely something
well,
you can think about.
since we have the files open, is there anything on His Excellency's history as well as Sima's?
Oh,
Like,
man.
where did they graduate, come from, bloody blah, that kind of thing?
Yes. Morgana, you recognize the name of the university that he went to.
Mm-hmm.
It is yours. It is your alma mater.
Oh.
Sima or His Excellency?
His Excellency. Sima is like a graduate of like a university in Chastan. Nothing to shout about. It's one of the better universities, but you think, maybe not Wendigo, but Morgana thinks that Sima got into his position through nepotism.
Points it
Well,
out to
it's
me.
gotta
Great.
Okay. Bye.
Take care.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Oh,
Bye.
you know what? It's almost 12.
Yeah.
Let's answer a few more questions and then we're
Then we
good.
end. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Go.
Morgana, you
Is
recognize
there any?
Uh-huh.
Wait. Let's have Morgana go first because I think this is interesting.
Yep. Morgana,
Okay.
do you
mhm.
have any questions about that? About the school?
Morgana thinks to herself, "Oh, I recognize the school." Also tries to think whether I've seen him around before. Can't recall.
Make a history check, just to recall your memory to see if
Personal history.
you've heard of his name. 15. No, not really. 15 years ago, at least. I mean, you would think that you would remember a pretty blue man, but you don't. Maybe you were stuck in the study halls too long.
Do I still have any contact in the school which I could ask, but discreetly?
Yes, you definitely have still many contacts in the school.
Morgana points this out to Wendy and lets him decide whether we want to
Not a
/
bad
involve
idea.
more people.
Okay. He's an alma mater of Morgana's University. What did he study? What was his area of
that-
specialization?
And is that university in Bror? Where is that
The
university?
university is in Locklear.
Okay.
It's the pretty one, the one off
Where?
the hills. No, the cliffs.
Okay.
So what
Um,
is his
we know-
area? Yeah.
His area of study. He graduated in what you think it is. Diplomacy, sociology, but specialized because the university is a magic university, so he's specialized in oration.
Oh,
Okay. No
I don't know
particular
what that-
magic studies?
He is a man of the people, you think?
Hmm.
What was that? The what school? What?
He pretty much just think of like the magic version of debate and drama.
Okay.
Like this man very smart. This man very persuasive. This man likely quite dangerous.
oration is like your ability to like
Talk.
convey messages or like talk
Yes.
or like convince people or. Yeah.
Makes sense that he made his way into diplomacy of all places.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Wendy, what do you think?
Sorry, what's she asking about?
I asked whether I pointed out that oh hey, this is my school, blah blah blah. This guy is here. I could have some context. I could find out more about him if you think it's a good idea to involve more people.
Should be alright.
Yeah, I
Not,
think good to.
Yeah, they're not here. They're not involved. They're just.
It's not like they'll fly over if you ask a question, so...
Yes.
We hope.
Not.
Let me think.
Make a note.
What else would be interesting to search from their portfolios? Like,
I was
okay, so
wondering.
we have their pictures. Do they have biographies anywhere?
Yeah, that's where you get their graduated from. It's very foofy biography. It's like, oh, this person is blah 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 from blah blah blah. Also grew up in.
But as in, we have their picture of that. Do they have a separate book that's a biography somewhere in the library or something?
Do you want
wanna
to
check
look for
out
it
the
yourself, or do you want to speak to somebody
Morgana.
to ask?
Oh, okay. Wendigo wouldn't look for it himself.
Do you intend to for me to check the book out? Or
We
you
can
just
ask.
want to look at it now?
I mean, can Morgana navigate the library herself with some help to find the book? Because I think we don't want to ask the librarian for this person specifically in case like it looks weird.
Yeah. Morgana knows where the biography section is and heads towards the direction.
Okay, what you do is you walk past the librarian counter again. She waves at you and you wave back, and then you get to the biography section and it's just 2 rows going deep into the library. It's gonna take you about 3 hours to go through each one.
Oh.
You think that you might find his name as his name, but you're not sure. Is there anything you're doing to specify the search? Because they don't have like a computer to search here.
Okay, we'll just ask the librarian where like the alphabetical D or the alphabetical S part is, and see if we can narrow it down by the first 2 or 3 letters.
You go and you ask the librarian, and she looks at you. She's like, His Excellency Dame Cedras. I don't think he's ever had a biography made, to be honest. Are you sure you don't want like his predecessor, kind of full of himself, old guy, died in his sleep? Very interesting read.
Wouldn't mind looking at that either.
Definitely. She walks with you, and then she pulls out the book after climbing the ladder, and she's like, "It's this one." But yeah, there's nothing on His Excellency Dame Cedras.
Okay.
Anything on Sima?
Sima. Isn't he new? Nah, he hasn't been in office for long enough to have any scandals. And then she looks at you. She's like, "Wait, does he have any scandals?"
Can we find out?
I don't know. You tell me. You look like you have some juicy information.
Who was before Simma?
This guy. Oh. No, sorry. That was Delmir. Sorry.
Yeah.
DM mistake. Before Simma. Actually, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the records. Probably in the records. But they don't really keep... They're not as important for you to keep tabs on, honestly. They're kind of boring people that trade folks.
Alright, Wendigo, thank her for the time and then browse the book with Morgana.
Okay. With that, we will stop for today because it is 12:02. I am very happy you guys decided to stay here for long enough. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.